apparently this part of the roof is
Not
no
solid?
pollution. That one.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't do a thing.
Did you update the title?
I did, I think. I didn't
Oh yeah, I think.
open Chatterino. And there we go. Goes live. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Icy Fire. Oh, Air's here too. Hi,
We're
Air.
all late.
Wait, hang on, wait. What the? 8:49, Pixel Cabby doing the laundry. 8:56, Icy Fire Mage Cabby doing the laundry. 8:59, Stream Elements Yield is now live, streaming VR chat, day 463 of walking. And then, hi, you. I'm late. 9 connected, 901, Eulens is live. I was like, oh shit, I was a minute late. But like, there's a 2-minute discrepancy between Stream Elements and Twitch. Weird. What are my frames like? What the fuck? My frames? Oh. We might not be able to stay here. My frames are 20 while here. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome. I didn't say hi to you yesterday because I was freaking the fuck out in Outlast Trials. I went through my Chatterino yesterday and I was like, wow, there was like 3 hours of me just not looking at chat that much. I went back and read everything. And there were so many people, I was like, I miss this person. Yeah, when I was here with Core, I had like 45 frames per second. So I was like, shit, this run runs nice. Or this world runs nice. I might be able to stream here. And now that I'm streaming here, I'm at 21 frames per second. So I'm like, ooh, maybe not. Fish, Space Fish, hug. Core mentioned. Yeah, we came here with her on Friday. This is a world that Senril found. You can get on that thing and it goes around the island if you want. You can also go up there and it does a little weird star dome when you get in your exploration mood. At this point, it's obligatory. Do you ever think, Pixel, that, like, it comes off the same as someone bringing up their ex all the time? Like, you're in my stream, but all you ever do is mention Core stream, and that makes me feel inferior, inadequate, and 2.7 years into the relationship, I'm just gonna blow up on you. Then why don't you just go fucking watch Core? I almost did you so fast, I saw someone playing Monster World until I hovered to see... Wait, is the beta for Wilds out? Not out yet, is it?
It isn't. That's...
Okay.
I just saw that Monster Hunter W.
Ah. Core is great. I mean, I agree. I get to say I'm her biggest fan. Nobody has more channel points than me in her channel. And Riddle is lying. What is this? Rewards enabled on channel. Can I make this go away? No, I can't, because I can't scroll down. Whatever, it'll go away on this time. Awesome. I do a watch sometimes. 5 streak. No, Whittley can't watch. Shut up, Pixel. He is also great and adorable. Thank you. Spacefish, I'm so excited to see you play Outlast Trials with Matthews and Soul next. That'll be such a fun experience watching you be scared shitless instead of me.
Which monster did you hate the most?
Which monster? Probably the dentist. She was awful. Let's see. There was the warden. There was the giant. The psycho guy. Dudes that just chase you with a machete. The dentist and the tooth gun guy. Probably the dentist. I really didn't see much. I didn't really recognize any of them as bosses until it was like the dentist and the tooth gun. Why would I play that game? You were holding a realistic heart, and I could not watch you play, so I only listened. It was gross. It was so fucking gross. Because isn't that your thing, Space Fish? Playing scary games that you would never play on your own, but holding Soul's hand so you have fun doing it anyway? Could you say that you were more grossed out or more scared? More scared. It was fucking gross, but more scared. I thought that was your whole thing, Space Fish, was that, like, you wanted to, like, date Soul, but you didn't know how to go about doing that, so you're just like, oh, haha, let's play spooky games, and you're forcing yourself to do that so you could hold your hand, or hold her hand, and, like, she knows, but, like, acts like she doesn't know and is oblivious so that she gets to play spooky games and gets to hold your hand. If I can hold Soul's hand, I might be fine. I'd hold Yulin Heart, I mean hand. I'd let Pixel hold my heart. I don't know if I'd thank him for it, though.
I don't think so either.
Bendy stretches. It'd be all cute and romantic and edgy. God. Flap. Hi, Zuvi. So early. Oh yeah, you had your daylight savings. Wait, what the? Can I see? Did Chatterino, like, update and now I can see Stream Streak messages? No. I couldn't see Icy Fires, but I saw it. Interesting. An hour earlier. We get ours in like a week? Yeah. Hi, Wrath. Icy Fire, greetings, Elon. Chatterino update. No way, it hasn't updated. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why can I see that? Unless Error typed in Plap for his Stream Streak message, and then typed it again, just standard. Stream information. Trick or treat challenge. Earn a spooky emote with your community. Step 1. Add the tag trick or treat to your stream. Step 2. Stream in at least one shared chat collaboration for 15 plus minutes between now and 10:31. Step 3. You'll unlock a new Halloween emote for you and your viewers. Wow, that's great! Anyway. No, I only did my streak message? Well, so here's the thing, Icy. Error. I typically can't see in Chatterino the consecutive stream messages. I have to look at my activity feed to see those, or the stream chat in OBS, which both of them are really small. But I saw it in Chatterino, so I was like, what the fuck? That normally doesn't happen. What's going on? That's crazy. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. It's such a small thing, Error. I was just like, why is he doing that? I want to know. Where were we? The second Bendy?
I wasn't paying attention, my bad.
Do you have the nightly build? The fuck is the nightly build? Like the beta? I don't even know what nightly is, Pixel. The pre-release version. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you saying of Chatterino? As far as I know, no. I just have Chatterino 2.4.2. Hi, honey. Squats. Let's see if I can do these faster than 7 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many squats do you do?
Usually 10. Sometimes I get talking a lot. And I will lose count and I'll be like, this is about 10. I am not asking you to count for me. I do not care if it's an exact 10. Bye.
I'm doing my own stretching. I can't count for you. I can barely count for me.
Hell yeah. I think this is 5.
Yeah.
So you are counting! I knew it!
I also think that it's 5.
Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. 3, 4. 2 more. Hi, Matoshiro. This is a nice map. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I should be here for streams. I got like 45 frames when I was here not streaming. But now that I have OBS and I'm streaming, I get 21 frames per second here. So I'm like, I don't know if I can handle being here at 20 frames per second while walking. Chatterino added the quote, add support for shared chat messages in the nightly build. Shared chats being the chance that you can send along with your streak thing IPs. Maybe? As far as I know, I haven't, like, updated Chatterino recently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't forget the last one. The bad thing. Get the plank out of the way. Hi, Reimu. How are you today? And what were you playing? 14:30 start, 17:30 end. Playing time, Motto. Solo Wade. Blue Archive? Story stream? I don't know anything about Blue Archive. I do know they have a character named Hoshino. Because I was playing Rabbit and Steel recently. And the Blue Archive characters just fit in the Rabbit and Steel graphics. And so I was playing with Proxy, Sleepy. I think we had one more, and I'm forgetting who it was. But Proxy and Sleepy were using the Hoshino character over the Defender. Depression Gaming story was depressing. Go play it if you don't want to get spoiled. Hoshino Cash Shotgun. I will probably never play it. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, it looks like a good game, and I'd probably enjoy it. I don't have the time. I like it when stories get sad, though. I don't know. It seems interesting. I like it when they end on a high note. I like it when they don't stay sad. Look at this full-time streamer with no time. Honestly, I have plenty of time. It's that my brain is just fucking stupid. And a phone call will take 5 hours. An email will take 3 hours. I still haven't made any progress with my phone. I thought I did, and then they're like, we can't help you. Here's a refund. So I probably just need to call Mint Mobile today and be like, what's the deal? The goodest full-time streamer boy, oh you. Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes down. One more minute. One more minute of Plink. I like the music here. Maybe I shouldn't be praising your bad habits now. Think you'd just get better at it? The music is a vibe. I don't think I'll ever... Oh, I see what you mean. I don't think I'll ever change Pixel. I've been like that for 30 years at this point. 25 seconds.
Almost there.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Don't worry, you can teach an old streamer new tricks.
It's not a
But
streaming
you have
thing.
plenty of time.
It's a personality thing that I'm talking about. The procrastination thing. Because I've been like that since I was like 6 years old. Where stuff I don't want to do, I just procrastinate. And it's real bad. You guys
Also
stay there.
mood.
I'm gonna go change my trackers. And then we're gonna start walking. I think I'm gonna change maps. This map is nice, but I want frames. Alright, I want to put the camera about here. I want to switch to local. Now I can use that camera later. Nope, wrong camera. I want to grab you guys here. We're gonna go to a different world.
I want to eat a croissant. Croissant.
I saw a thread about croissants. I'll tell it after. Alright. Croissant. We're going to the Spyro map. This world runs smoothly. What time is it? Took us 20 minutes to get through stretching? There he is. There's the guy. John Spyro himself. I need this window. Spyro map. Yeah, sometimes I come to a Spyro map and exercise. Do you know which game this is, Spacefish? Second game? Sunny Villa, Spyro, Year the Dragon. I honestly have no idea if that's second game or third game. Okay, face this way. Ah. I mixed up my cameras. I put them in the wrong order. We're walking through Zangar Marsh. Alright. Okay, it's the third one. It's really funny, Spacefish. I go to a map like that, and everybody's like... Wait, hold on, wait. Did I not open my notes? There's no way. Huh. I didn't open my notes. I didn't open my notes or Chatterino. What the fuck was I doing this morning? I can't believe I forgot both of those. Notepad. And then I scroll down here. I can't believe I forgot both of these. Who the fuck is that? I think I have a bot from some server. Let's see what server it's from. Oh. It's... Oh? One mutual server. Oh, it's not a bot. It might be a bot. We'll see. We'll see. I will investigate later. Where was I? Oh yeah, we're walking here. And I have my notes now. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, everybody comes in, and they're like, yo, a Spyro map! And then my friend Cairo, you might have met them so far, seen them around Spacefish. Their name is Cairo Oric. They come in and they go, oh my god, is that Sunny Villa from Spyro 3, the Year of the Dragon? And it's just like, fuck this guy. How's he so fucking... He's so, like, knowledgeable and exact with all the video game stuff like that. It is the... It's the feeling of the Simpsons meme. Where it's, Sideshow Bob and his brother. And his brother's like... I'm sure you've seen the meme where the brother's like, I've quite been enjoying the anime My Hero Academy this season. And, then Sideshow Bob goes, ah yes, I too have been enjoying My Hero Academia. Like, just says the more technically correct word. Okay, it's the 3-1. Me and my sister were really into Spyro as kids, but we did not understand English back then. I think I played a Spyro game on a friend's PlayStation. Like, I went over to their house and played, like, one level, but I never played through it myself. However, when I was in college, my roommate showed up, one night, and he was like, dude, look at this game I found. It's gonna be so cool. And he's got this fucking Skylander set. It's the base game with 3 figures, and then he's purchased an additional 6 figures. And, like, we're like 21, 22 years old. And at this point, I know Bro, are you fucking serious? This is like for kids. This is literally the like figurines. Hi. This is the like a for kids toy that's just like, hey, we've got these figurines. Buy as many of them as possible. It was like, it was such a cash grab game that just was designed to sell figures. And I was like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Did you really buy this? And then he was just like, dude, come on. You gotta give it a chance. We played that first Skylanders game. And like, it was really fun. I hate to say it, but it was really fun. He ended up getting a few more figures. I didn't buy any figures. Although he did give me 2 eventually. Because he got way into it. He was like collecting them. It felt like all amiibos. I felt like all amiibos were a scam. I don't think amiibos are a scam. I think they're kind of cool. I do think it's just like, if you like a specific amiibo, buy that one. Right? The people that are like, I need to have every amiibo in existence, it's like, holy shit, dude, calm down. That's like so much money. I have 1 amiibo. I bought the Mipha figurine for Breath of the Wild. Hi, Farisu. But yeah, we played the shit out of that first Skylanders game. And then... he got the second game when it came out. And it kinda sucked. This one, it made everything from the first game outdated. And it was like... It very much played into the, oh, you're starting over and you need to buy all new figures. And so for the second game, hi Logitech, we definitely had a feeling of, this is that shitty crash grab that Yuland had expected. And then the third game came out, and my college roommate bought that one also, and I was like, I don't want to play this one, dude. And I think we played it. I don't think we finished it. I think we got halfway through, and like even he was like, yeah, this fucking sucks, bro. But the first Skylanders was really good and a lot of fun. Skylanders always seem pretty lame. Also, hi. It was very much like just a cash grab, just to like. Oh, you turned invisible. I was like, what the heck? It was very much a cash grab, very much a I don't know, get the money from the kids that'll ask their parents for Skylanders. I do remember there was a time where my roommate and we went to, I think, a Target, and we were looking at what Skylanders they had, as well as a few other things. And these parents were like, hey, do you know anything about Skylanders? And we were like, yeah, we do. And they were like, okay. It's a game our kids play. Is it bad for them? Should they not be playing it? And we're like, no, it's like perfect for your kids. We're probably too old to play it. And we taught them about the age rating. You know, don't buy anything M or A. If something is like 13 plus, that's where it's like, you know, you might need to talk to them about some things. If it says E, they're going, they're like, oh, okay, cool. And they were like, we love fucking Skylanders. This game is awesome. Because, like, every week, they do good on their report cards or behave, and they get a Skylander. Right? It's just like, they do all their chores, they turn in all their homework, they get the Skylander. They miss anything, they don't get the Skylander. So, like, for a parenting tool, Skylanders make them do everything we want them to, and we're like, hell yeah. I played a Spyro game on a friend's PlayStation for like 20 minutes. Amiibos were a scam, but I still bought a ton. Got all the Splatoon amiibos. Oh, those are really good if I remember correctly. They look cool at least. Did you play much Splatoon, or were you just like, I like the aesthetic of it? Because
I played a lot.
okay.
It was really fun winning against little kids because you could just destroy them.
Splatoon is like, it's so cool in my eyes because it's like the FPS shooter arena genre, but not the same like gritty, realistic graphics that the other 5 all share. It was very unique, very like, we can do its own thing and be fucking rad. And like, Nintendo was in such a position to like make it an esport, and they just didn't. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if Splatoon would be fucking massive right now if Nintendo had like encouraged that more. Or if like, you know, it was always destined to just fade into, well, not fade into obscurity, but land where it has. But like, it just feels so squandered by Nintendo.
I heard they're done working on new content now, so gotta wait for the next version, I guess.
That's the one thing I'll give Nintendo. They'd rather keep games casual. See, I don't want to give that to them. To me, that's a negative thing. To me, that's like, it's just why. Because even if you go hard sweaty with a game, people will play it casual. You cannot have a game that is only sweats. But if you encourage sweatiness and whatnot, if you allow it to happen, if you create an esport, you will have a, like, big audience. My foot moving? I think my foot's drifting a little bit. And like, Splatoon itself was in a position to do well. Like, the opposite is also true. Look at Smash Bros. What are you saying? Because Smash Bros. Was where they went the sweatiest, and they allowed tournaments and stuff to happen, and have only recently killed it. A casual game that sweats skyrocketed? I suppose. And like, Super Smash Bros. Wasn't designed to be a super sweaty game. Nor was any Nintendo game. But like, the competitive scene happened, right? But in both cases, Nintendo kind of killed them. Granted, they allowed Super Smash Bros. To go a lot longer. Hi, North Prince. Hi, Frost Shiro. I don't know. With Super Smash Bros., it had a thriving competitive scene for a long time. I think in the last, like, year or two, it has been struggling a bit. Chat, do this! Splatoon, they actively killed their competitive scene. Oh my god, it's Fawisu. Hero, Mage, Splatoon. Is that why there is so much of it in the trash? Wait, what's in the trash? The Skylanders? Never touched Spyro nor Sly Cooper. I mean, you know who fucking loves Sly Cooper? Is Koyo. Koyo has been dying for a Sly Cooper remake or new game. And I'm sort of glad they didn't focus on esports. Like, at the same time, giving Splatoon an ounce of sports eternity time stuff, would do an ounce more of longevity. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. Because to them, it's a kids fuck around game. Yeah. Good morning, Yuli. Good morning, chat. Poggy's North Prince. Hi, Frost Shiro. Hoi Koyo. He sent me a meme yesterday. What did he send me? Oh, yeah. It was a fucking foot meme. That's what it was. And I was like, no! And he was like, that's it. I'm not sending you memes ever again. You hate me. And it's like, fuck out of here. I know exactly what he was doing. He was hanging out with Ty yesterday. And Ty was like, hey, you should send this foot meme to Euland. That's exactly what happened between those motherfuckers. We're gonna fix this tracker. Bad influences Nopers. Feet. Euland likes those. I only like feet in the context of I'm around giraffeimation. Any other scenario, I don't hate feet. I definitely don't like feet. I'm very indifferent to them. I sent Yuli a picture of a goofball wearing shoes in a spa. What the fuck? Wearing shoes in a spa? Oh. That's me. Ha! I was about to check Discord and like, did you send that after I started stream? I haven't seen it yet. What do you mean, huh, Pixel? What are you saying, huh, to? What bit of information can I elaborate into further detail for you? The spa feet? Oh. So yesterday when we streamed, we were in the Monster Hunter, Iceborne Gathering Hub, Theliana Hub. And I was standing in the pool, the little, like, spa area. So the water was, like, up to my knees, right? And so Icy Fire took a picture of that, and it's just me standing in the middle of the pool. You're in the picture as well? Yeah. So when he says, I sent Yuli a picture of a goofball wearing shoes in a spa, it's me, I'm the goofball. I'm standing in a spa, in a, like, shallow pool of water with shoes on. Which, if you saw that in real life, you'd be like, what the fuck? What is this idiot doing? I've never seen you goof or ball before. That's not true. You've seen one of those. I think? No, I don't know. Sounds like a Yulin problem. Look, I'll wear thigh highs in a pool, or bathtub, or shower. I'm not wearing fucking... I'm not wearing shoes in a tub. Do you understand how difficult wet shoes fucking suck, bro? That's like... What do you do with this? You have to run them through the dryer, but with that special rack so that they don't spin around. That's a thing, isn't it? Wet look or something? So do wet socks. Wet shoes, meh. Wet socks, monster. Wet shoes suck. You have to not use them for a few days for them to not feel fucking soggy. And even then, you have to put them in a location where, like, they're actually gonna dry off. Have you ever, like, put them in a place where the humidity is high, and after a week you're like, okay, they should be dried out now, and you put your feet in and squelch, and it's like, what the fuck? Oops, didn't mean to put that as a reply. Throw them in the dryer? Yeah, but then they fucking clang around, and you have to put, like, a lot of stuff in there with them, and you don't necessarily want those clothes in the dryer with shoes. Like, yeah, that's the best thing you can do, but, like, feels wrong. Fun fact up here in the north, telling someone you hope their shoes get wet is used as an insult. That's funny. No, just the shoes? Can't that fuck up your dryer? I think if you put, like, just shoes in a dryer, you can, like, make it shift around and smack around and, like, bend the inner wheel part of the dryer. No? I feel like I see that happen where people put something that's, like, kind of heavy and solid in a dryer. And it starts going like, doosh, 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 doosh. Shoes aren't that heavy? I guess if they're, like, light shoes, but... Probably depends on how heavy the shoes are. Or how robust the dryer is. Platform shoes, oh, I beg to differ. These shoes that I'm wearing are pretty light. These shoes don't have any heels in them. So... These probably wouldn't be that bad in a dryer. A load of washing is still heavier? It's not that, like, the load of washing would be heavier or lighter, Huntera. It's that the shoes are heavy for how compact they are. Right? A load of laundry would be heavier than a rock. But that rock is gonna, you know, be fucking slamming around and cause dents. Whereas shoes could potentially do that also. Whereas clothes, typically there's no, like, point of pressure for them. It's just all gonna diffuse and they're just gonna fucking bend around. Whereas a shoe, if that, like, got launched from side to side, that could dent the side of the dryer. Do not put Doc Martens in the dryer. Or cheap shoes might have the sole glue melt off as well. Yeah, that doesn't mean shit to a dryer. Just put it on low speed. Maybe you just have, like, a heavy-duty dryer. I've never, like, messed up a dryer. But, like, I see videos of... Well... I see videos of people putting a dryer in, like, fast spin and throwing something solid in it. It just immediately destroys it. Why the fuck are you putting Doc Martens in the dryer? I sent that picture you sent me, Octal Mage, to Core. Because she loves that map, right? I sent it to Core and she was like, whoa, big.
It's a pretty cool photo.
Yeah, it's such a good map for, like, lighting. It just does lighting really well. They are all leather, don't need to dry. Tara got some, like, industrial dryer. I do? It sounds like it. Are you putting shoes in there regularly, or just like, I don't know, if they've gotten wet once or twice when I put them in? Laundromat dryer. Have you guys ever seen the earnings from a laundromat? I saw a TikTok recently where this guy's like, yeah, I run a laundromat. And it's him just pulling out the coin drawers of each laundry machine. And it's like, this one made $200. This one made $200. This one usually doesn't do so well because it's in the back. It only made $150. No, I'm constantly drying shoes? Cost of upkeep is also insane? Yeah. Yeah, the guy went over his profit margins and, like, how much it costs to, like, replace and stuff like that, but electricity probably costs a bunch. I think he mentioned that too. But, like, he was showing the raw earnings where he's just pulling out these drawers of quarters. I was like, holy. Water too? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would much rather have wet socks than wet shoes. I don't want wet socks. Unless they're thigh highs. Thigh highs in the bathtub is a weird vibe. But it's not bad. It's like once in a shoe's lifetime dry. When you accidentally get them wet. Oh, I'm not constantly drying shoes. Yeah. I mean, all you do, though, is kind of sit around until a machine breaks. Yeah. Yeah. Running a laundromat. sounds about as nice as your patrons are, your customers, right? And so, like, if people come in, quietly do their laundry and leave, and they're all on their Game Boys and phones, and you're on your fucking Game Boy, hell yeah. But, like, if you just get fucking rowdy people that, like, I don't know, they show up, start kicking the machines, start playing loud music and being annoying, it's just like, oh god, this sucks to deal with. Or are they extremely dirty, in which case you would wash them and dry them? I have leather shoes, and there's a suede at the back. I do not want those shoes to get wet ever. Elon, no one is on a Game Boy. This is in 1997. Oh my god, whatever. Whatever. Rich girl Farisu thinks people can't have a Game Boy from 2005 so that they're clinging to. You gotta hope the people that come to yours laundromat have brains too. Instead of putting weird stuff in the machines. You know, this is the 21st century. We have Steam Decks now. Look, if you're going to a laundromat, I think it's more likely than not that you do not have a Steam Deck. You might have a Switch. I'd kind of expect, like, if you have anything, it's gonna be a phone, maybe a 3DS, 2DS, maybe a Switch. Excuse me, I love my Game Boys. I still got mine beside me. I have my 3DS, my 2DS, and my Color. Oh, and my SP. No one in this chat is old enough to still play a Game Boy for nostalgia. You're playing a GBA SP or something, not the same. There's a few people that would be old enough for a Game Boy. I actually never had a Game Boy. I never had the brick. My first one was a Color. Nothing beats Pokemon Red on my Game Boy for a vibey night. And a Game Boy Advance SP back in 05-07. Juice isn't the weirdest thing I've seen someone put in. I don't doubt that at all. See someone with a selfie stick? Walk in while talking to their fans? Oh god. But I lost it soon after that? No! My SP is 3 years younger than me, bro. Some of us are old, okay? GBA SP is my most played on the go. So I had a Color. It was turquoise. And I played that a lot. Soon after, I got the Advance. I had a purple see-through Advance. And I genuinely don't know what happened to it. I think I sold it at GameStop. I then got a red SP. I would have sold the Advance when I got the Game Boy Advance SP. I had a red SP. That got stolen. Or I had a blue one? I don't know. I'd have to check the cabinet to see if I have a red or blue one. When that one got stolen, my parents replaced it with a different color. So I either switched red to blue or switched blue to red. Wait, I said I had a 2DS. I don't think I ever had a 2DS. I think I skipped that one. And I got a 3DS when that came out. I gotta fucking check. I gotta see what I fucking have right now, because I'm like, I don't fucking remember with these things. Okay. I have a red SP. I do have a 2DS. Okay. I don't know why I have a 2DS. I thought I just skipped that console. Console? I thought I just skipped that, that handheld. I have a 3DS. And then I got the Switch and, you know, they stopped making them. Bad investment. Bros playing Switch before Switch was a thing. Red to blue looking on. Blue to red it seems. Yeah. The one I have over there is red. I think I liked the blue one more. They got me a blue one. And I was like, oh boy. I took it camping with us. This was like... I'd had it for like a month, barely. And we went camping. And when we came back from camping, you know, it had died while we were camping, and so I kind of tucked it away. When we came back, I put it in the back seat of, you know, the pocket on the back of the seat behind the passenger seat. I put it in that, and I fell asleep on the way home. And my dad probably carried me in, put me in bed, and then he took the car to the car wash. He didn't know to check the back pocket. So he comes back, the car's clean. Obviously, some car wash worker is like, fucking hell yeah, Game Boy! I wake up the next day, shower, or that day, shower. Go to play my Game Boy, plug it in, charge it. I'm like, hey, you guys seen my Game Boy? They're like, no, where'd you leave it? I was like, I left it in the back pocket in the car. They're like, oh, well, did you go check there? I was like, yeah, it's not there, so you guys took it out, right? And they're like, no. We took it to the car wash, and then all three of us have the realization of, oh, it was probably stolen. And I think my dad was initially like, damn, that sucks, buddy. And I was like, you didn't tell me you were going to go take it to the car wash. I might have taken it out. But, like, I fell asleep on the way home. This doesn't really seem fair. My dad was like, yeah, I can agree with that. We'll get you a new one. So they got me a new one. But they got red, which at the time was like, oh, red? I wanted blue. But I think I was just like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that you guys got me a new one. You let some stranger wash the inside of your car? So what we would do, Huntera, is we would go, like, camping. We would go, backpacking. And when you go backpacking, typically you're not showering that 3 days, right? You might go swimming in a lake, but you're not, like, super clean, especially from the hike back, right? So you hike 5 miles with a pack on your back. You're turbo sweaty, covered in dirt. You get in your car. The inside of your car gets fucking filthy. And then, my parents were like, we could clean it, or we could just take it to a car wash real quick. So they'd always take it to a car wash. And, yeah, that's just how it goes. Oh, the car wash incident. At least I have my new 3DS XL. I think I have a 3DS Lite. But I have, like, a grip thing that it fits into, so it's comfy on the hands. Hey, you done got the girl color? Sadly, for that time. The Yuland Walking Origins. I have 2 Game Boy Color, a GBA, GBA SP, GB Micro, a DS, DS Lite, and a 3DS. I'm Yaster. Also, hey slut, disrespectful. Yeah, I was 6 years old when I got my Game Boy Color. I didn't have the brick. I didn't have the original Game Boy. But I remember my best friend growing up. He did, because he got it as a hand-me-down because one of his older sisters had it. So I think his older sisters had the Game Boy between them, and neither of them really turned into gamers, so when he was like 4, they were just like, here you go. I still got the Mad Catz pouch my mom got for my GBA SP, because I kept putting it in my pocket and scratched up. That's funny. I never had like a Mad Catz pouch. I did have 2 Mad Cat controllers for the GameCube. I had 4 GameCube controllers. 2 of them were like official Nintendo ones. 2 of them were Mad Cat stuff. Those Mad Cat controllers get filthy. Like, every now and then I'll go through that basket that has all the like console wires and controllers, and the Mad Cat controllers are like disintegrating into a sticky slime. It's just like, ugh, what did they make these with? For anybody that didn't see, We played Outlast Trials with Matthews yesterday. I I ignored chat like the whole time. Not intentionally, I was just very overwhelmed by the spookiness of the game. I did take some notes from playing. At one point, very early on, Octomage asked me, "Why did you stop following them?" I would like to explain this thought. So, Soul and I were lost and dealing with this one very small, minor enemy. This dude was like nothing. Literally like the basic machete guy. Soul and I were just running in circles around him. And Matthews is like, "You two are so fucking dumb. Follow me." And in the moment, my brain went, I am streamer. I am content creator. Wouldn't it be funny if I just played this like I was fucking directionally challenged like Zoro from One Piece, where somebody says, "Follow me," and I go, "Okay," follow them for 5 steps and then turn left, and just prove absolutely incapable of following them? That was what I did. That was the goal. And then I realized, you know, this would be great if it wasn't fucking a spooky game where I was literally crying and shitting. And so, I no longer want to do this. I just want to be safe and follow Matthews. And so, I did that once to be funny. Hi, Kodiak. And then immediately regretted it. So that was why I didn't follow Matthews there. That was my thought
I
process.
was so confused because I was just like, he might be trying to help y'all.
I thought it'd be really funny if Matthews took like another 5 steps, turned around, and was like, "How the fuck did you get lost already?" Hi. But Soul ended up needing help also, so they were kind of just like dealing with their own thing, and I was just lost in another room, just like, I was not noticed as fast as I would have liked to be, and now I am scared and alone, and a guy is, I'm not alone because a guy is chasing me with a machete. This fucking sucks. I regret this plan. Hi, Gale.
It was pretty funny. It was funny how quickly you got lost, but it makes more sense that you just weren't even trying.
Yeah, that was me trying to like fuck with Matthews a little bit. It didn't work. It only backfired. I regretted it instantly. I was world hopping and napping to Yulin freaking out. Directionally challenged, huh? Nice one, howdy. That's my streamer, Kodiak. Yulin is a bitch. What the fuck? Gale and Icy. I love this zone in World of Warcraft. I wish more games did stuff like... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, World of Warcraft actually did a zone like this recently. So they have this mushroom zone. And when you think about it, they just took one little thing and exaggerated it, right? They took mushrooms, which normally don't grow more than a few inches, and exaggerated them to be fucking, you know, redwood tree forest size and massive. They kind of did the same thing in Halifal recently, where they have these sunflowers that are like fucking 50 feet tall. Or even is this Outlands or something? This is Zangar Marsh in Outlands from the very first expansion of World of Warcraft. Burning Crusade. I used to level all my alts here every time I was done with Spires of Iraq. What? Hold on, wait. You would do WoD Spires of Iraq and then switch to Burning Crusade for Zangar Marsh? Am I understanding that correctly? Hi, Yuki. Minecraft did it first? I don't think Minecraft did it first. Pixel. I'm pretty sure this zone came out in 2005 or 2006. And Minecraft was like quite a bit later, wasn't it? Wasn't Minecraft like 2009, 2010? Mushroom forests are a thing in fantasy in general, I think. Yeah, there's probably like some fantasy novel that did it in the 50s or 60s. Burning Crusade 2007, Minecraft 2009. Burning Crusade was 2007? Oh, you know, that checks out, but... Dad, same boat. Yuki, same boat. Oh, damn, that's like the 6th time my streak got reset. Ah. Did what? I Elder. The penis. Big shrooms. Dan Zangar was so cool when I first went through it. No. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with what? Oh, the wad to Burning Crusade? I mean, nothing. That's just a very, like... That's very odd to, like, just not stay within one expansion. Terraria did it first. When did Terraria come out? Good night, Tramp Stamplin. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. I almost have 50 of the event tokens, Elin. I think I'm at 21. Apparently when you get 100, you unlock dailies. Terraria 2011. Elin, you know what's fun? You're getting disconnected from a game for the 4th time in 20 minutes while trying to climb. I thought you were going to mention that boss in Elden Ring. Or no, not Elden Ring, Dark Souls. Where you were like, this boss fucking sucks! May 16th, 2011. Terraria release. Oh, I don't mind. That boss sucks because bows suck? Ah. Have I been drinking? I don't think I've been drinking my water. I gotta go to the grocery store today. I could probably go tomorrow, but I should go today. Gone out of bed to turn the lamp off. Hell yeah. Got a drink of water instead and forgot lamp. I have a fun story. So, you guys all know everybody's least favorite streamer, Johnny Somali. The guy that does just chatting live streams, going around the world, being a menace and making fun of different cultures. Literally who? The guy that goes to Japan and yells Hiroshima, Nagasaki. And then he goes to Israel and starts saying like stuff about the Gaza stuff. I thought that was Jake Paul. No. Johnny Somali is like... Jake Paul went to Japan and was like, whoa, we're in the hanging forest. Look, there's a guy that hung himself right there. That's crazy. And is extremely disrespectful and nobody likes him. Johnny Somali is more than disrespectful. He's like hateful. He's like, I am going specifically to these places to harass people. Jake Paul was like, I'm just an idiot and whatever I come across, I'm going to make content of. But I don't think Jake Paul's... I don't want to say he's not malicious. He's not as nasty as Johnny Somali is. On top of my fridge as well. Literally who? Thought that was Jake Paul. The kick streamer who got arrested in Japan. No, that was Logan Paul. Oh, that was Logan? Jake didn't do that? Okay. I don't know the difference between the two. They both suck. Johnny Somali, he got famous when he went to Japan, and like, he'd be obnoxious. He'd be very disrespectful to Japanese people. And anytime somebody called him out on it, somebody's like, hey man, knock it off. He'd start, like, yelling Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Like, that was his thing. He's been kicked out of, like, 3 countries. He's in South Korea right now. Infamous might be a more accurate word. Yes, very much so. He's in South Korea right now, and he got his ass whooped. He was in South Korea, you know, talking shit, being a menace. And a South Korean streamer was like, Johnny Somali's here. Let's go kick his ass. And he did. Literally, like, found Johnny. And Johnny's sitting there like, look at this guy. Look at this fucking little bitch. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't gonna do shit. Gets his fucking face punched in. And immediately he starts... Oh, God, what was it? He went from saying he's not gonna do shit to, hey, I'm recording. Hey, I'm recording. Don't assault me. I'm recording real fucking fast, right? The guy fucking came up running to him and Sparta kicked him. And Johnny went fucking flying and rolling. And, Then he was on the ground and the Korean guy and his friend kicked him a bunch. Johnny gets up. Johnny fucking leaves, and one of his friends is like, yo man, we're fighting now, and Johnny's fucking left. And the Korean streamer headlocked his friend and threw him to the ground, and they sat on him and just... It was like... I don't advocate beating people up that you don't like. But I'm gonna be honest, I saw this one and I was like, fucking get his ass! Fucking kick him again! Johnny Somali is such a piece of shit that I'm like... I don't advocate it. I genuinely don't. But like, if it happens, you know, fucking, yeah! Hi, Violet. Violet. I wasn't reading chat yesterday when I was in Outlast Trials. I was too scared to pay attention to the game and to chat. So I didn't see you come in and I didn't say hi to you. I read through my messages after stream. I read through them this morning. And I saw that you asked what a Kupo is. Do you actually not know what the Kupo Redeem does? But hey, Ewan. At least I have a range with my boat, right? Jake was fucking about with that dumbass house with a bunch of random people. With that ultra ass song. Oh, and he gets closer within 0.1 nanoseconds. This might be a more accurate word. Based, deserved, definitely deserved. All influencers are gangster until the influencer gets 0.38 special point blank. Some people only understand violence. I'm glad I didn't see any people like that while I was in Osaka recently. SMH, violence is never the answer. Yuland is a Kupo, it's a ball. The ball is a pom-pom. Kupo is just what Mughals say at the end of their sentences. And so the Kupo Redeem just puts the ball on my head. I don't advocate for violence against humans. You can take your frustration out on walking punching bags. Violence is the question, and the answer is yes. Kupo is everything. The ball is Yuland. No, the ball is not Yuland. Yuland is just a dude. If you're calling me a Moogle, you would say Yuland is the Moogle. The ball is the pom-pom. Kupo is the catchphrase. Kupo is live, Kupo is existence, Kupo is Kupo. Yuland is a pickle. No! Oh, God. Spacefish, I commissioned more emotes. I commissioned a bunch of them yesterday. Sol and Matthews got to see them because I was in a call with them. One of them, I commissioned 6 emotes, and Maple has included a 7th for free. But one of the emotes is a head pat. I have a head pat on the way. Aren't Moogles like 1 foot tall? It depends on what game they're from. If it's Final Fantasy 14, yes, they're like this tall. Unless they're old. If they're elder Moogles, then they're like 10 feet tall. If it's Final Fantasy 7 Remake, then they're like from the ground to here, they're like 4 feet tall and fucking weird. Depensio Final Yippee 10. Yeah. The big Moogles, the like elder Moogles in Final Fantasy 14. They're like they literally just look like a fuzzy Snorlax. Good King Moggle. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That puts us 1.5. Also, hi, Ewan. Hi. Snorlax Koopo sounds amazing. Can you dress up only in ribbons this coming Christmas time, you? Not for stream. If I get off my ass and start doing Avatar stuff, maybe for VR chat, but I highly doubt I'm gonna have that in time for Christmas. Oh, thank you so much, Octalheart. We're at 2 miles. We're cruising. I wasn't talking about VR chat. Probably not, because, you know, haven't been making any lewd content. I want to. I don't know. I'll tell you guys my workflow. Nealand, I can empty like 1 row of my bank because they killed time walking sets. What do you mean they killed time walking sets? Oh, the scaling of time walking sets. Blue, Twitch, and Shambles. I'll tell you guys the way my workflow works. If I have nothing to do, if I'm not worried about anything, my workflow is great. I will get out a walking video every single day. If I feel like I have something to do, but it's something that I struggle to do that doesn't just get done, I feel like that has to be priority. But that doesn't get done. But it prevents me from working on the stuff I can do fast. So nothing gets done. For example, I need to be making walking videos. I also need to get my phone working. Well, getting my phone working is difficult. I don't know what needs to happen with this. It should just be fucking unlocked, but the guy who sold it didn't unlock it. I need to call Mint Mobile and be like, hey, this phone isn't unlocked. What do I do? There's a chance factory reset it. It was factory reset 2 days before I bought it. I know it's been factory reset. I need to call Mint Mobile and be like, what do I do? And they might be like, okay, you had an Asus ROG phone. That SIM card doesn't work with a Samsung 20, so we need to send you a new SIM card. At which point it'll be like, oh, fucking cool, great, hell yeah. Or they will be like, you need to unlock it. It's a Samsung phone, so it'll be locked to its previous carrier. That'll be Verizon or AT&T. You need to call them. At which point, I call Verizon, and I'm like, hey, why is my phone locked? And they will be like, well, you didn't previously own the phone, so we can't say. I don't know how that phone call goes. But really, that's what needs to happen. The Yulin Flow noted. Factory reset it, heck. I've never understood why that's a thing in America. The whole locking phones to providers thing, I don't understand either. It's so fucking convoluted too. Like, Samsung doesn't lock their phones. That's just not a thing they do. But somebody had this Samsung 20 with Verizon. And so Verizon locked it. But Verizon phones are supposed to unlock after 60 days. But it hasn't unlocked yet. It's been like 75 days. It's been 75 days from its factory reset. Which I'm not even sure the factory reset would reset its lock time. But like, it's so fucking annoying. It's to prevent theft, prevent capitalism. People stealing phones that often were there that you need a whole system against it? Yeah. Oh yeah, Furry2 gets a star. It's... Yes, there is a... I don't want to say a whole market around stealing phones, but I've seen plenty of videos of like people going to an Apple store, stealing every phone on display, and bolting it. And it's... I don't want to say it's super common, but... it feels like there's a whole procedure for it because it happens often enough. Anytime it happens, employees know, don't fucking try to stop them, don't try to fight, just back off. And let them take the stuff. And it's just... you know what my stance on it is? Fucking provide basic human rights and people don't need to resort to crime. But whatever. Seems like a sport how fast they go to yoink it at once. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, so... I don't want to make light of it, right? Like, if somebody's stealing phones from a store, I don't want to just immediately, this person is shit, put them in jail, remove them from society, they're all bad people. You know, you guys know how sympathetic I am. I feel like they're doing it probably for a reason. Probably out of a feeling of necessity. Hi, Ellie. I feel like, you know, bills are tight. Things have been unfair in their life. They've been absolutely fucked by somebody. And now they are in a mood of like, what do I do? Right? The system has, you know, been cruel to me. Why should I care about the system? Hello? Me and who? Ellie, we're talking about, like, getting laid off from your job. Or having police be racist to you. This isn't a me and who moment. Boy, Ellie. Ellie. Oh. Somebody's been fucked by the system, you know. They got laid off by their job 2 weeks before Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, me and ho, slay, queen. No, Ellie, no. Not slay. Not slay, queen. Who and I? What a time, go coming. Yeah, that makes more sense than what I had in mind, oh. This girl's been hanging out with Cairo too much. She's starting to get, like, too airheaded. Fucking Cairo is in Philadelphia on vacation, right? They sent me a Philly cheesesteak hot dog, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It looks gross. And like, maybe that's just me not knowing what a Philly cheesesteak hot dog would look like. It just... there wasn't any hot dog. I was just like, what is this? I don't know. It'd probably taste great. It's bread and steak, right? So I'd probably like it, but... holy crap, you just insulted their state pride, Elon. I don't know if I insulted all of them, but the one Cairo had that they sent me looked like a fucking sham of a hot dog. Sounds fucking delicious. Not me, not even knowing what a Philly cheesesteak even is. I'd slough on that meat. I poop. No, a Philly cheesesteak sandwich is great. Right, but I was expecting hot dog. Hot dog sounds cursed. In another state that starts with F, not Philadelphia. He's in a different one? Okay. I went to a Royal Oak pub once and ordered their Philly cheesesteak sandwich. It wasn't good. I got to tank with Foop for the first time last night. That boy's a menace. It didn't go that bad. We did the final boss of Blackrock Depths. And then we did the first 2 on Heroic. And we tried the third one. Farisu. You know what's fucked up? Monk Taunt doesn't work on the third boss of Blackrock Depths during blowback. So when the boss is pushing the tank off the platform, Boop can save me. Casey could save me. But anytime I taunt off somebody, the boss will look at me and then keep lasering the other tank and kill them. And it's like, what the fuck is that shit? Can I say hi? Hi, Icy. First dog fucking, it's now Bookin. Book this. You're more of a menace on that boss. Dude, I hate that. I hate that bug so much. It is time to bring my bottom level social skills to Queen Onsrek and Blackrock Depths and mediocre eye level DPS from no PvE content for half a month. Oh wait, it's fucking. It's in Australia? Some bug, huh? What do you want about Pixel? Sure, bug. You know that I'm taunting. You can see the boss change targets. They just keep lasering you. I hate it. The fact that we have to do okay, I need to have it at the start of each blowback is so frustrating. I'm 620 with a 636 weapon. Will I beat anyone now? Are you guys all 630 now? Farisu, my item level goes up like 1 point a week, if even. I don't run Mythic Dungeons. I don't do PvP. And I'm already at the point where, like, Heroic gives me very low gear. The best thing I can do is get a 616 from running Delves for the Vault. Like, that's my gear. Which, by the way, I need to run some Delves this week. There's a place in Australia called Fuggin. Oh. Is there a chance it's a timing thing? Nope. It is not a timing thing. It is just Monk Taunt doesn't seem... Okay, so what happens, Frostshiro, is the boss will try to push the tank off with a laser for like 20 seconds. And it does a bunch of damage, but it's just like... For 20 seconds, he's trying to push you off. You can run against it, but if you don't have movement abilities, he's going to push you off. The way to deal with this is one tank takes it for as long as they can, and if they get low on health, or they get near the edge, the other tank taunts it. And then the laser will switch. It'll switch to the other tank, and he'll start trying to push them off instead. But when I taunt, the knockback and damage never swaps. It will always stay on the other tank. Because fuck monks, I guess. That's where you move into, Pixel? Yeah, but tanks are easy. Remember when I was in World Quest gear for AOTC on Pyrac? No, I don't. You always said you were, but like, you were a month or two into raiding with us at that point, so I don't actually believe you were. Still no AOTC? SNH. We've been trying Blackrock Depth stuff. We've been playing that for a bit. Could have been a timing thing. It was not a timing thing. I'm going to plug in. You did. Appreciate you making sure. It's okay. I got 2.4k PvP. Got the Gladiator flag from BG Solo Q. My goal was met. Good job, Farisu. That was for you and not you, Hug. Sounds very odd. I had my Onyx Amulet too. Will was triggered even though it was 5% of my DPS. That's funny. We, actually, Parisu, when we were doing the second boss, the guy that has the heavy hands that, like, it hits for, I want to say about 8 million. And it's every few seconds. You're supposed to have it split between two Sanks by them standing on each other. But then you, like, had a bunch of ads spawning at these rocks that were being created. And so, having to stack on each other every 5 seconds, which basically means don't fucking move ever. But also pick up all these ads fucking sucks. That's like a bad combo. I would put down my ox statue and taunt it, but, like, it felt like they just didn't care about the taunt sometimes. Sometimes the entire room would come. Sometimes the entire room would be like, we got the ox taunt, we're here. Hi, Jan. And sometimes it just felt like they didn't care. But, like, so what we had was, like, 1 or 2 times we tried me taking all of the heavy hands solo. So I wasn't splitting it. And Foop would be running around collecting ads. I think in the end we switched to Foop picking up ads but then coming to me. Yeah, I don't know. It felt good. It was definitely an ego stroke of mine. It was like, what if we just have Yulin take it all on his own? I was like, oh, this makes me feel good. Hi, Riddle. Good morning, Yulin. My father, son, and also my love. What the fuck do you mean, my father, son? Please call me a food instead. I hate picking up ads in that game. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. Foop. Hang on. You hate picking up ads in WoW, and you think... That's wild to me, Foop. Because I think of WoW vs Final Fantasy, and in Final Fantasy, I'm like, this is the most trash game ever with regards to picking up ads. I hate running through enemies, using an ability, and I see that ability go off 5 feet behind me, and I get half of them. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. I would have thought in WoW, you're like, dude, it's fucking fast and snappy in WoW. This is nice. As a demon hunter, you leap on them and leap back and they all come with you. Eh? Nothing like taunting the boss and the boss just ignore it? Haha, cookies. Father, son, what did I miss? No, because people just rip aggro off me? That's a gear thing. So what works for me, Elfoop, and I don't know what specifically it is for demon hunters, but, like, I know most tank classes have a low cooldown AoE hit that does increase threat. So for monks, I need to hit stuff with Keg Smash. If I'm chain pulling in a dungeon, I am playing around Keg Smash. Where, like, I'll go to a group, Keg Smash them, Breath of Fire, they're on me. I'm not moving to the next group until I have a Keg Smash available. Once I have a Keg Smash available, then I'll run into it and Keg Smash. But if I were to go in there and, like, Spinning Crane Kick or Breath of Fire, it's very likely that a DPS could pull off of me. But my Keg Smash is like, I keep them if I use this ability. For warriors, it's Thunderclap. If a warrior uses Thunderclap, they have threat on them. If a Death Knight uses Blood Boil, they have threat on them. I'm not entirely sure what it is for Demon Hunters. I would assume it's Flame Aura. For bears, it is probably Thrasher Swipe, where it's like, you use this, you have threat on it. But, like, pulling with that should mean you get threat. Now, it is Immolation Aura plus Insert Sigil and Feldev. You're like 694, or no, 594, 597, something like that. Whereas we have people like Copex, who are quite a bit higher, right? And so, like, Kopex was literally bursting 3 million DPS on the third boss. Single target, he was pulling off of me, and I had to taunt back. The dude is like 30 item level ahead of you. It's just, you're gonna lose threat. Which, thankfully, it's easy enough to, like, taunt back, but, yeah. Wow, Frisu is here. I shall never know. Like an F14, I can use one ability, I know they are on me. BP butt here. I got Tiramisu. Hell yeah. My Frisu. Immolation Aura plus Insert Sigil and Feldev. I imagine the Immolation Aura and Insert and the Sigils are like high threat. Fell Devastation is like a long cooldown. It's probably going to do high threat, but that's not something that, like... Think of streaming ads, right? You know, a group spawns every 10 seconds. You're going to use Fell Devastation on maybe one group, but... Well, I just watch enemies run everywhere. I have to sit still to get one mob. To be fair, I also just hate Demon Hunter design. Yeah. Yeah. And Albion, me use the words using all my taunt. They're on cooldown. That one healer. Let me use that mass heal, boss. Well, someone want to die first. Yeah, I can understand that frustration, Fruit. I definitely think it comes from gear. Because, like, once you have gear, you just have moves that do increased threat. You on the same playing field as a DPS will always, always, always have threat over them. With your situation, it's just, yeah, it's gonna happen. Honestly, what should happen is the DPS should, like, wait a little bit. Because, like, if they're taking damage, they're making it harder for the healers. If they're ranged, they're splitting up and slowing down the DPS on the ads. It really should be, hey DPS, slow the fuck down, let the tank group them up, and then go ham. DPS ain't going to wait, lol. In our group, they will if we yell at them hard enough. Like, in Pugs, no. No, Pugs, they're just going to be fucking menaces and shit. But, like, if we tell them, hey guys, let Foop grab them first, and then they mess it up next one, it's like, guys, fucking get off the ads until they are grouped up under the boss. You know, we might have to yell at them once or twice, but they will. We have a pretty good group of players that are receptive to instructions. Yell at them hard enough? Toxic. Maybe a little bit. I worry about our shaman. He does do a lot of DPS, and he regularly is like, I didn't know the mechanics, I zug. And, you know, sometimes we gotta tell him, hey, stop fucking zug-zugging. Literally, you cannot this fight. Unfortunately, if you want to meet DPS checks, most of the time DPS can't afford to not set up dots, debuffs and stuff. Just gotta make sure to work, to not use those big heavy hitting cooldowns. In Mythic, sure. In Heroic, you can absolutely wait and still hit DPS checks. So if I yell at you to taunt, it will work? No, because I already did taunt. But yell at them hard enough. If I'm in a voice chat with my DPS and have to tell my DPS to step the fuck up more than once, I'm done playing with that group 100%. I can understand that, though I disagree with it. Because mistakes happen. The whole thing with an MMO, with a group of 10 to 20 people is, especially if it's like progression and like you're at the edge of what your group is capable of, you're looking for the perfect attempt. You're looking for the pull where nobody fucks up. And it's a, you know, a situation of dance of mechanics where it's easy to fuck up, right? And so I can see somebody, oh god, we're behind on rocks. Oh god, there's a group of ads up already. Oh god, another one is spawning. And they just go in and don't wait, and it's like, hey man, you're panicking, knock it off. If they're an asshole that's just like, they don't wait, and you're like, hey man, wait, they're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever, and then they don't wait again. Yeah, fuck that. But we don't have anybody in our group like that. We have a lot of people that would be like, oh shit, my bad, we just talked about this, and I instantly forgot. I'm dumb, sorry. Oh, Whittle, it's me, isn't it? What do you mean it's you, isn't it? Yell at Elon to get on his knee. You cuddling today? I must yap. Overdue. I am cuddling today. We are almost at the end of Zangar Marsh. We will see what video we get next. Hypixel, BRB, let's go. I'm curious what Pixel is saying it's me, isn't it? Because I'm talking about my WoW group. And if Pixel's like, it's me, isn't it? For the person in the WoW group, I'm like, what? No. What? Huh. Oh, wow, Lama. This one's fucking loud. What zone even is this? Still at this. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Hang on. Was this video 50 minutes long or 40 minutes long? 40 minutes long. That is... This is the worst fucking timeline. Today's gonna be a 7 or 8 mile day. God damn it. Pixel omnipotent. I mean, it's like droning, humming loud, so it's okay. Yeah, it wasn't a way too dank loud. He said the thing I sometimes say. Unless some crazy bastard rotates you. Ah. Well, even then, I'm not gonna end right at 5 when it would start at 3. That'd be fucked up. Oh my god. Thank you, Matthews. There you go, Foop. 12% incline. Wow, who saw that coming? Gah. 12% incline. Wowie, everyone is getting the empty bags now. Yeah. You know what's super crazy, Foop? That's not like a gift sub. That's the Matthews special gift sub. You've got that for a fucking year. Like a plastic bag flying in the wind. It was no lie. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Matthews. Thank you, Master. It means the world to me. Oh, fuck. Take it back. I'll empty your bag, homie. You get to do another full walk at 12 after already doing 3 miles? We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably go to like 6 or 7. Well? Oh my god. I'm hoping that after this video is like a 20-minute video. That would be perfect. You... What, Ellie? You heard me? You hard of hearing alpaca? I'm Athanoctyl. Better see you today, too. It is Sunday, Ellie. I don't know if Octal can stay up super late tonight.
I'm honestly starting to fade a little bit, but I got some coffee. We'll see. My eyes were closing, so I got up and walked around.
I gotcha. Don't feel like you need to force yourself. Of course I want you there every night, but... I never want you to, like... make your life more difficult to be there. I did that for a while. when I first met Core, all I wanted to do was watch her stream, and then she would end stream and we would like watch videos together, play games together. Hi, Joe. And it got to the point where I was staying up till like 2 to 4 a.m. every single night. And I'd be going to work at like 7. I was not getting enough sleep. And I remember like nodding off at my desk. Literally like my head just fucking just dipping. And I was like, okay, I love Core, but I can't be doing this. I'm gonna get fucking fired from my job if I keep doing this. And so, what I ended up doing was flipping my fucking sleep schedule so that I would go to work, go home, sleep for 8 hours. So I'd get home at like 3, sleep until like 10 to 11, and then wake up and be up all night with Core and Fradel.
That was like me and Sumi. Where it's just spending, 15 hours straight in VR.
Yeah.
And then trying to do it again the next day. And it's just not sustainable.
It really isn't. It's fun and you want nothing more, but stuff has to get done. You heard me, you hard appearing alpaca. Hi, Math and Octal. Better see you today too. My snacks. Oh, Octal's in there? Yeah. I just have this empty plastic bag in front of me. I'm sort of scared to throw it away. Because there's like no crumbs in it or anything. I think. And it may or may not be a gas mixture I made. Is everyone having fun bullying Yulin today? Nah, it's been a nice day. Damn, Yuli dying at work. Thank you for the follow, Foop. I have optimized my model a bit. Hell yeah. First time I met Core, I'd literally just sit and watch and sleep to her streams. I was like, holy, this Borb is funny and has a comforting voice. She's fun to be around. I'm gonna stand her for the rest of my life. The first time I met Core, she was playing Celeste. And I was like, cool, a friend of Foss. I can give them a sub for September. Anyway, time to never fucking see them again. Close stream, go watch someone else. But then she messaged me, and you all know the story. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? You messaged me. Who the fuck are you? You sub to me, you're not followed, and you have no messages in chat. I saw you and was like, aha, funny straight man character. You know what's funny, Pixel? Half the time I'm the straight man to her chat, and half the time I'm the unhinged one that's crazy. I'll meet Core one day. Senreal was the smart character? Oh god. I was actually watching Sumiko last night while I was trying to record. Until I reformat my computer, I don't think I can do any recordings. It has progressed to the point where it is just lagging too much no matter what game I play. It desperately needs the reformat. I might reformat before getting my phone working, because I don't think I have an authenticator on my WoW account right now. You and the straight man is pure comedy. Hi. I'm gonna show up for Core's meetup tomorrow, Ewan. Don't let me forget. Even if you have no obligations? What? You think I know when that's gonna happen? I need a reminder for those. I mean, you were the straight man the first time I saw you. Me throwing 12-month gifts at streamers? who have never seen me before because I literally lurk in every stream ever. Yeah? Now I just know you as the gay man. The best, Matthews. Don't forget to remember. Wait. Dude, I remember the first time I was hanging around Cora's streams, where she was like, play Destiny 2 with me. I was like, okay. And I played with her community. And within a week, everybody was like, oh my god, they're dating! And I was like... I was fucking panicking over that. I was like, guys, don't ship us. Guys, literally don't ship us. That's weird, that's cringe. Don't ship us. And here's the thing. Who's the peep next to Octal? Take one guess, Jan. You don't get to hear their voice. Oh. Never mind. I got one of those messages recently, LOL. That is Logitech. I was very... I was a regular of Telena's chat. And Telena and her chat were shipping us. That's what it was. Telena and her chat were always like, oh my god, Yulin's dating Core, Yulin's dating Core. And then, they would come over to Core's chat and be like, Yulin Core, Kissing. And I was freaking out. I was like, guys, don't ship. Guys, please. You're gonna make her think I'm, like, spreading rumors that we're dating or something. Please stop. And Core was just like, Yulin, relax. Chat is dumb. They're going to ship anything that moves in a rock. It doesn't matter if they say we're dating. They will literally forget about it 2 weeks from now. And I was like, okay, are you sure? Good guess, damn the upgrade, that's a peep. He did say hi to me. Hi, hun. I still ship Freydle and Core? I don't think Core is... Okay. I think Core and Freydle are like best friends. I don't see them being together. I'm not supposed to talk about this. But Core has dated somebody in the last 5 years. And not told chat. And it was a, hey, keep this on the down low. Not so much for me, but for them. Don't talk about it, punk. I'm not gonna give any names. I'm not gonna give any information past that. Going to find food real quick? Okay. I'd allow people to ship you tonight. Yeah, Pixel? Core's money. The fact you fought back probably made it last longer? Probably. SMH. We're at 3.5 miles. Back in vanilla, they just loved putting these giant snake skulls all over the place. I don't know if they've ever been explained, but they're all over. I mean, we're practically married once they get engineering money and roll you in it. Oh my goodness. Nah, when they first started interacting, it was so fucking clear that Freydle had a crush on Core. I don't think he does. Well, maybe I didn't see that part of it, Matthews. I don't know. It's really hard for me to imagine Freydle having a crush on anyone. Maybe back in the VR chat days when, like, Freydle got on VR chat. But I'm trying to imagine it, and I'm like, no fucking way. No, not Freydle. Imagine Freydle. I sometimes can't imagine people. My butt cheek hurts. I like twisted weird earlier to like look at Wrath, I think. And it really tightened up. I was like, oh shit, oh fuck. You need a massage? Probably. What I should do is like stop walking and like massage it out for a few minutes and then continue. I just don't want to do that. So we're just gonna walk carefully. We're just going to not do any twists, not do anything adventurous, and it'll be fine. And nothing bad will happen. I can net it like dough. Isn't it K-N-E-A-D? Why fit something when I can endure something? God, Foop. I am so fucking stupid with that mentality. Because that just defines me so fucking hard. Oh, same. It's pronounced need. But need you. Yeah, but doesn't it have an A? I'm not talking about pronunciation. Nope, it's need. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has an A, Pixel. For real? I've just corrected me while being confidently incorrect? Uh-huh. It's not need. Pixel, you have access to the internet. You can literally find out this. Your evil respect plus. Pixel. Oh, pat. I hate that feeling. I hate when I like give somebody a fact or like worse correct them. And then I'm like, no, I was wrong. It's like, fuck. I hate being wrong. Bro, I've made baking reports with Need for a cooking class in high school forever ago. You know what the worst thing I've ever done with spelling? I had a teacher in college named Dr. Hudson. And I could never remember if it was D or T. If it was Hudson or Hudson. And I remember looking it up and checking. And the first like 3 weeks, I would check it every time. And after that, I was like, I've checked it enough. I'm confident. Which one was it? It was this one. And I think after like, at the end, he never corrected me. He would never correct me, but I had somehow got it reversed in my head. So for like 10 weeks, I was spelling his name wrong on every assignment. And at the very last week, he was like, by the way, my name is spelled with a D, not a T. And I was like, I'm so fucking sorry. I checked and just started doubting myself. I think I was doing the thing where it's like, I was right the first time, but I was doubting it, so I was changing it. I'm so sorry. But he just let me do that for an entire semester. And oh my god. I wanted to die. I wanted to fucking just disappear forever. Just gotta double down that way. You're never wrong. Ciao back who we needing. Yeelan's butt. Man wasn't paid enough to give a shit. Oh, as I was saying though, I tried getting on VR chat and desktop and recording in Star Wars, which is something I've literally done before. But Star Wars was really lagging. VR chat was like 2 frames per second. So I closed VR chat, and even Star Wars at that point was just like, nope, can't do this. And it was like, fuck, dude. So I closed Star Wars, didn't do any recording yesterday. And I think I just can't record until maybe I could record in WoW, because WoW runs smoother than Star Wars. Until I reformat, I just don't think I can record. Sag. By the way, my name is Riddle22, not Riddle. But Riddle22? Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see the 22.
You just need a new computer. That's all.
I need to upgrade for Wilds. I haven't reformatted in 5 years. So I think it's just got a lot of just fucking bloat and just like, it needs to be purged. Silence, Ridley? What the fuck, Riddleton? Oh my goodness. Hi, fool. How are you today? Oops, wrong window. Bull has been fucking living on First Descendant. That is his game. Eepy, thank you for the raid. Go to sleep. Welcome Raiders, welcome Raiders, welcome Full Metal. Is that a Huntera? It is. It is. It's fun? Hell yeah. It looks really good. I don't know how different it is to Warframe. It looks like it fills the same role. And when I get into a game of that mood, I would just play Warframe. Warframe, but not off yet. Just Destiny 2, but Korean and better, in my opinion. Oh, you compare it more to Destiny 2 than Warframe. Okay. Indeed, Riddle. So, like, mood frame? Hi, Crimson. It's a looter shooter where RNG hates you? Gameplay-wise, it feels so much like Destiny 2. Really? Because I see characters like... So, like, Bunny. I see her turning on lightning stuff and running through enemies. I'm like, that's not a Destiny thing. Because there's so many different, like, characters to play as, I see that much more similar to Warframes than, like, the different Destiny styles. Bunny goes zoom. Boyful. But the more customizable access from Warframe? Okay, okay. So I'm basically cherry-picking and finding one aspect they're like, yep, that's Warframe. When there's 3 other things to consider. Oh god. I am fucking tired. Like, there's a mod system and they have Forma Orokin reactors? Okay. I take it the gunplay is more like Destiny? Well, actually, it's called Stormcaller in Destiny. Tornado Hunter's roaming super. I meant specifically like Hunters, Titans, and Warlocks, Riddle. And they each have their 3 styles, but they're still the same class, right? Solar Titan and a Void Titan are still Titans. Ridley's on their Smug Arc Respect Plus. We're at 4 miles, guys. We are not going to get another mile out of this video. We're gonna be at like 4.5. I want to get something that's like 2 hours long, and I'll be like, nope. The gunplay feels like D2, but better. Like, I've yet to run into a weapon that doesn't feel good to use. Feel just nice to shoot. Yeah, but Full, aren't you like Core and that you enjoy shooting every gun? Like, Core plays Destiny, and she gets their 76 gun, and goes, dude, the gun feels so good. The gun feel is so nice, and you're like, is there a gun you don't like shooting, Core? And she goes, ... Oh, fuck, no. It feels like Destiny 2, but if you had a third-person camera all the time? 76? I meant to say 76. But I think I was also thinking 72nd. I aired Paragon. I hate like 70% of the guns in D2? Oh. God, don't tell me about D2 shooting. Fuck, dude, it gets so bad. Does it really? You're doing great, Elon. Thank you. Boy, Elwood. No, you have a selling point here. Ah. Okay. That looks like Morse code. The Galba? The Galba? Hi. There are too many just entire weapon types in Destiny 2 that just never feel good to use. I mean, gunfeel-wise, it's dog water. Sandbox, though, gets amazing. Jared, hope you're doing a vibe. Well, Destiny, the class system, was made by the city. Because way before in the Dark Age, they were so Titan Hunter Warlock. They were prismatic of all the abilities of all the classes. That's a lore thing, nerd. Not a gameplay thing. It is indeed. Ah.
I was checking Twitter, sorry.
All good. You can do whatever you want, Octal. You are not under contract to lay there on camera and be pretty. Oh god, Octal. Have you ever heard about the Blue Dragon VTuber on VR chat from a couple years ago?
No.
So this guy, he ran his community like a cult. Like, he was so every checkbox for how to run a cult. You'd think he went to a school for, like, how to build your own cult. He would, have people on stream with him, but only if they paid certain amounts on his Patreon, like certain tiers. And when they were on stream with him, they weren't allowed to talk. They weren't allowed to, like, move that much. They were just there to hang out and, like, literally stand there like a statue. If they talked, he would reprimand them. If they tried to drive too much attention to themselves and away from him, he would reprimand them. But also, like, he would use bots and different things to, like, track watch time and stuff. That, if your watch time fell below certain values, he would message you. So, like, for some of his more viewers that watched often, if they started watching less, he would message them and be like, hey, I saw that your watch time for this week was only 89%. What's going on? And he would just, like, guilt trip them in ways like that, and just absolutely, like, it was
Micromanage.
literally micromanaging. Just, it was 100% a cult, and honestly, just like, what the fuck? To be on his streams, by the way, it was like, you had to be the patron tier to his Patreon that cost like $500 a month or something. Like,
Jesus.
man was charging an arm and a leg. And it was wild. Somebody eventually exposed him. And everybody was like, what the fuck is this shit? Get this out of here. And he was like, you don't get to judge me for how I run my community. And I was like, yeah, we do. You fucking suck, dude.
That's beyond ridiculous.
It was...
It's like, I understand, like, I don't know, there's gotta be some gate to just hopping into a lobby with the streamer, right?
Yeah.
But $500 a month, like, yeah, monetary gains are kind of crazy.
Yeah. Hi. It was something that just like, God. He just so finely crafted controlling and manipulating the viewers and justifying everything he did that it was insane. It was insane that he could get away with having like a Patreon tier for $500 a month to show up on stream that had rules of like, you're not allowed to talk, you're not allowed to dance, you're not allowed to move. It was just so crazy.
I want to know how many people were subscribed to that tier.
He was partnered, and he had like, I want to say 10 to 20 people in that tier. He was making a lot of money.
Did they just like sit around him like cult members and just
Yeah.
like, you know, listen?
And not
That's
even like the
nuts.
whole
Yes,
time.
That's what we're doing.
Not even the whole time. It was like, he would rotate them in, like he would allow 3 there at a time. And then he'd be like, oh, this person has to go. But that means that a spot is open for this person now. And that person coming in was expected to like be on VR chat ready and waiting. It was just, oh god. Like, a funny thing explodes in 6 ways. But the reload animations, weight and feel, and recoil compensation, zoom DPI. All inconsistent in dog water and some for D2. Only nerds are not supposed to call it the nerds. That's literally all they do, Riddle. I Octomage, that's my job. And like every weapon is different in TFD, but like none of them feel bad different. None of them feel just weak by default. And not the funny haha cult that other VTubers do. Like actual cult time. Yes. Took some notes from Cult of the Lamb. That is disgusting. Not seeing those people. Why did I do anything? You're absolute bada. And like, here's the thing. You look at those people that are like, dude, you're subbed to this dude's Patreon for $500 a month. What are you doing with your life? And your reward is getting to stand there and be berated if you do show anything. But like, these were vulnerable people. These were people that were like in a difficult time in their life. And this person portrayed himself as 1, their therapist, and 2, their friend. And then was like, you know, you should, you know, give back to the community by doing this. It feels wrong. Well, maybe you can't trust your feelings. Isn't that what got you into your problems before? He'd do shit like that. And just, ugh. Blue Bear game, have fun, will lurk. Okay, thank you for hanging out, Icy Fire. I mean, I'd spend $500 a month to drag you into a dimly lit bedroom. But I wouldn't just be on stream. Community. They're so exchanging only control. Yulin cult. Save 300. Use 100 for food, use 100 for femboy booty call. Let's KO real. Stay there and look pretty for 500. My sub 500 for Yulin. I better be eating muffins all day. We don't have options like that. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do stuff like that. Like, not a subscription that's like, hey, you pay $500 a month for this, but maybe something that's like, you pay this amount of money, you get a cosplay set of your choosing. Like, I don't know. The fucking idea of being like bought for stuff like that sounds kind of fun and degenerate. But actually being able to do them while here...
For the exclusive T3 channel in Discord.
I wouldn't want something like a subscription. I wouldn't want something that's like, you know, say subscribe for this. Because that puts the pressure of like, I always need to be able to do something. I always need to like, make it worth it. Whereas like one-time purchases seem a lot better in my eyes. I don't think they'd be $500. But one-time purchase just sounds so much better. For both sides. But like... I don't know. I don't have my own place. My parents probably aren't going to Florida this year. I don't know if they're ever going to Florida again. They were planning to buy a new home next year, and we would be leaving this one. But all the places they were looking at actually got wiped out by the hurricane. So it's probably been set back by like 2 or 3 years. I don't know where they're going to be 2 or 3 years from now. I don't know how much privacy I'm going to have. Yuland, if I donate $0, can I breathe the same air as you? Yes. Yuland is a princess. He just want to sit by and be pretty. To some degree. I don't know. Doing cosplay / photo shoots also sounds really fun. Is the home okay? Did the home get vanished? The house in Florida is okay. It needs some repairs, but the inside is totally fine. The outside, it's on stilts, and it needs a new staircase up to it. The staircase is like 15 feet tall, and that was gone. So like my dad literally had to use a ladder to get into the house. Told you home fine. I think it doesn't have an AC unit, doesn't have a shed unit, which is mandatory by housing regulations there. It needs a new golf cart, because that's how they get around on the island. Where's the stair? Hi, Yuki. Yeah, we have Yuki Yu with us today. I don't know if Yuki has, like, been still immersing themselves in Satisfactory. I'm slowing down on Satisfactory for sure. The last thing I built was my rubber factory. And I started the process of building a train network. But it's so bad. This is literally the part I always get to in Satisfactory. I'm like, trains are complex. It's not just build a little factory and move on.
I showed screenshots of my factory. Yuland would have a conniption fit.
You seen it was gone? I think they stole that. I never saw you seeing it fly away. Fly away? It was a hurricane. And they're in Florida, Riddle. It was the storm surge, which is water. And it's not so much gone, so much as just broken. Still in Satisfactory a bit? I've been insanely busy in the last couple weeks. Yuland Spaghetti Train Railway. We will not be building spaghetti. Hell no. Oh god. We really are gonna end this video at like 4.6 miles. Damn it. It's okay, it's okay. It's inclined, so we'll see how far we go. If we get a 2-hour video, we're not going the whole way. What is that emote? Gamble?
A slot machine.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Also, Yuland. And happy that you handle Outlast that good? We talked about it a little before. I spent so much time in the trash cans. At one point, somebody was like, wow, Yuland must be trash, because they are hiding in the trash can a long time. Once I figured out safe spots, I was just constantly in the fucking trash cans. Although I got pulled out of one at one point.
Yuland is secretly a raccoon.
No, that's Koyo. I can't be a raccoon. I didn't see the end stream. You guys handled it like a boss. It was very overwhelming, which kept me from like getting super scared. The worst part was the heartbeat. most of the time it was like there was so much going on that I wasn't noticing the heartbeat. But there was like 1 or 2 times where it was like I was just alone with it. Nothing was happening, the game was quiet, and it's just boom, 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 and I'm like, oh god, I can feel my stomach turning. But yeah, honestly, I'd super recommend at least trying out TFT. It's big fun. Yeah, but you recommend every game full. I don't doubt it that you would recommend this more than others. The thing is, it's just not a game for me. Like, I'm super burnt out on Warframe. And I, like, never really got into Destiny. And if you're saying it's more like Destiny, then I'm like, well, then it definitely won't be for me. You do not? I don't know, fool. You're doing great, Ewan. Thank you.
I
Rackland.
definitely enjoyed watching it. I'd never seen that game before, and it was pretty wild.
Dude, it was so fucking gross. Oh my god. Gave Ewan survival horror building games. That is called Once Human Riddle. That's not really survival horror, but it can get pretty creepy. But that is crafting survival. Bull, I'm gonna fucking expose you right here. You were recommending a game to Core and I. And Core was like, but Fool, you like every game. And you were like, nuh-uh. And she was like, what's a game you didn't like the story of? And you hit us with the ... I think, Fool, I think you're just a gamer that appreciates every video game you play. You tell everyone that I recommend everything no matter what it is? Because you like games. You appreciate them. You're not like us jaded assholes who, we like a game, put 1,000 hours into it, and then they do one thing that makes it less fun for us. Not unfun, but less fun. And then we're like, oh my god, I hate this game. They ruined it, it's trash. You're better than us, fool. Gross. And is every time my family want me to butcher stuff? There's the end. There's the end of Silithus. And we're at 4.7. God. It would have been really nice to end at 5. I think that's a compliment, but I feel insulted. It is a compliment. It does somewhat insult your scale for recommending videos. I won't lie. Guild Wars video? How long is this one? Do we Frostgorge sound? 24? Okay. We end with this one. We can end with this one. We can go this whole video. We can follow our rules. Get gilded, nerd. 24 minutes is like an exact mile, so this will put us at 5.7, and that's a good amount. So, like, if somebody recommends every video game, you don't really take their recommendation seriously because they just recommend every video, right? If somebody recommends a game once every 5 years, then it's like, holy shit. If this person who never recommends video games is saying to play this game, then it must be good. There's more weight to it. Does it mean it's more accurate? No. Just because they recommend something once every 5 years, they could be totally fucking wrong and that game sucks. They just really like it. Woohoo, 4.7 miles. You're doing great, Ewan. Thank you. It just... Very rarely do I see you just not like a game full. Almost never do I see you have a game that you're playing and you're like, I have complaints with this game, yada yada. It's just, I've seen you play games that I would consider trash. Not that the First Descendant is, But I've seen you just immerse yourself in games that I think are not that good. But you're having fun with them, and that's all that matters. Don't recommend any games for 5 years and then recommend a horror game? I'm glad Yolan didn't break the rules. Yolan bullying poor Full. I am not bullying Full. I love... No,
Considering what Yuland likes, perfect game for Yuland would be Power Wash Sim.
I don't think I would dislike power washing. It does look fun. What bugs me is when I know what I like and I know what I like in games, and people recommend games based on what they enjoyed with it, and they lead with, I think you'll like this. So I remember there was like a phase in my life where people were just recommending me games, and it was like everything I didn't like in games. Somebody would be like, dude, you should play The Finals. I think you'd really like it. And I'd be like, okay, why? And they're like, what? Why do you think I specifically would like The Finals? IQ. And they'd be like, oh, well, it's an arena shooter. And it's like, I know it's an arena shooter. Do you think I like arena shooters? I don't know, do you? Yeah? Yeah, I think you do. And it's like, what arena shooter do I play then, sir? I don't know that you play any arena shooters. Alright. So, you think I'll like it because it's an arena shooter, but you don't know that I play any arena shooters. And at this point, they're like, look, man, I just thought you'd fucking like it, okay? It's like, no, you liked it, and you want me to play it and have fun and play with you, but there is absolutely no relevance to this, and in no way should you be thinking I'm gonna like this game. The Finals, I'm glad I never got into that game. Yolan has never steered me wrong. He told me not to play WoW, and he was right. Ellie has asked me about like 3 or 4 games, and they're like, do you think I'd like this? And I'm like, no. No, I don't think you would. Also, Freya. Yesterday I missed a joke. When you say, nobody's fight over me, you say, okay, Shiro. We can share 2 days a week. On the weekend, we gotta go out and have fun. Oh my god. Like, there's a few games that I like hard recommend. There's a huge chunk that I recommend at least trying out. So I know people don't always like what I do. And if they try it and like it, I'm able to play with them. That's fair. That's a very reasonable and understanding take, Full. And I can agree with that. I hope you're doing great, cutie. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? There's definitely games that, like, I look at them and I'm like, everybody will enjoy this game. This game is so perfect, everybody will enjoy this game. If they don't enjoy it, it's because they had a bad starting experience with it, and I could make them like it. And then I gotta, like, step back and be like, no, that's not how it works. That's just me wanting them to like it because I like it that much. Step the fuck back. But, like, Monster Hunter is like that. Breath of the Wild is like that. And, well, I think those games are perfect or near perfect. They're not for everybody. They are not everybody games. They're just most people games. Man. Can't wait for Girls Frontline 2. I just woke up? Hell yeah. I think I saw Q briefly last night. And then I froze in VR chat. Q, I was trying to record in VR chat. I was trying to record in Star Wars The Old Republic while in VR chat. That's why I showed up in desktop. And my computer was not having it. I've been able to do that in the past. But my computer is just, it needs to be reformatted so badly right now. It just can't handle that. And Nier is perfect. I think my favorite games are games. I'd be like, I can't recommend this to anyone. Yeah. I thought about, so I tried recording without VR chat. And my computer is so fucked. I don't even think I can do that right now. And so then I was like, well, if I can't record, I can at least get on VR chat. But it was like 3 AM, and at this point I was like kind of in a bad mood, so I didn't come back. I messaged Kumi, though. We're at 5 miles. Oh god, is this video over yet? I'm so tired. I want to hit stop.
Yulin, what do you think of House Flipper or House Flipper 2?
I think simulator games like that are fun to watch on streams. I actually don't play them. I don't know that I've ever played one myself. So, I don't know if I would play them and be like, holy shit, I want to drop 200 hours into every simulator game. But I look at them and I'm like, what is the point? What am I working toward? Which is an awful way to look at games, right? Games are not an investment. You should never look at them as like, what am I getting? What am I earning? But I think I'm so wow-pilled that when I play a game, I look at it like, what am I getting from this? What am I unlocking? And so with simulator games, you might unlock some cosmetics or like stuff to do in them, but typically, you're not really like unlocking AOTC mounts and whatnot, right? And so, I don't know. I think I have a bad mentality for those games. I cannot in good conscience recommend For Honor. It's a sink or swim kind of game. Like, if I were to give you specifically a straight recommend for TFT, I think you'd enjoy, have fun with it. But I don't think you'd stick with it any longer than maybe a month at most, and be like, yeah, I'm satisfied. I mean, my most played games are games that are, like, casual up front, but in reality are super technical, and never an exact science when it boils down to it. That's why I like Sims, to be honest. Which is why I never recommend things based. When I think of what games Ellie likes, I think first and foremost the vibe and aesthetic. I think Ellie needs to be in like a mindset of, this is giving me the right feeling. And so, if I see a game like Skate, or Forza, or Tony Hawk, that is the aesthetic that I'm like, Ellie will be by default like this. And so, vibes-based economy. When I think of Ellie, I prioritize those things. And so when Ellie is like, should I try World of Warcraft? I'm like, 20-year-old graphics, cartoony-ass graphics, competitive shit where it's like, oh, you're new? Get the fuck out of my group. Ellie is not gonna have fun with this. And so, whoa, wow. Now,
Say not have fun, you just have to find the right group, and that's kind of tough to do.
yeah. If we were playing a more casual, like, just jump in and play, there's no, like, oh, this is the hard meta. Like, if I was suddenly into Pummel Party, I would recommend that to Ellie. Because that is a silly aesthetic, but you can get that, like, I don't know, Ellie would get... you could get, like, drip for the characters, right? And I think that would be very entertaining to Ellie. And then just... it's such a party game of, like, anybody can win. I think they'd have fun with it. The thing
What's
with...
it called?
Huh?
What's it called?
It's called Pummel Party, but it's a co-op game. It is not a single-player game. You would not go play that on your own. That is a game that's like, a streamer is into this, and playing it with their community. Like, if I were to give you specifically a straight recommended for TFT, think you'd enjoy, have fun with it? I would probably have fun with it full. I'd probably have a good, like, 2 weeks to a month of, I'm enjoying this game. But then I would get to the endgame grind where I'm like, I don't really want to do this. And honestly, that might be cut short by how fun the gunplay is. If I can ignore the gunplay and focus on abilities or melee, I'd like it more. But if it's like Destiny, where it's like, no, you have to gun. The other things are like cooldowns and like stuff to help you, but 90% of the combat is gun, I would drop it in a day. corporate owner. How can we gamify work? Because stuff don't matter, so base. Vibes-based economy. Wait, what would you recommend me? If I see anything, I will... If I see anything military or heavy machine, if I see fucking jets or planes in a game, Pixel, I'm handing that off to you. Ellie like racers, whoa, whoa, wow, whoa. Ellie is a groovy girl, like you, so cute. How many of your friends on stream? Incorrect, Pixel. Also, you definitely didn't see me being not straight yesterday. Straight as F. I didn't see much cute. I joined in, I had 2 frames per second. I maxed out my safety settings. I froze for 10 minutes. I, taskmastered VR chat. Good. There are definitely ways, characters that you can just ability spam with. Hi, Pixel, good. I was cuddling a friend out? Hell yeah. Damn, I really am the 50-year-old close to retirement dad gamer. You are nothing like that, Pixel. You are the typical War Thunder, military sim bro. Not that you're like an incel or like 9gagger. But you are not the dad gamer. The dad gamer is the person that you fucking smash in World of Warcraft. Or like in a Call of Duty lobby. And then you're about to fucking stomp on him. And you hear over the mic, "Oh, I'm sorry, son. I couldn't get him." And you're like, "Oh shit, that was a dad." Hi, Koala Llama. Incel 9gag 4chaner. Damn, just call War Thunder player Incel. Not all of them. Not all of them.
Most of them now are too busy playing the new Black Ops game.
I just felt a droplet of sweat roll down my left arm. And I'm like, oh god, it tickles. One of my favorite characters is Freyna. She's Poison Lady that I just got the Prime version of. She throws out poison pools and does a lot of dot and AoE stuff. The special poison machine gun. A special poison machine gun as an ult. Now let me get that for you. Good lord, Pixel. Real satisfying to just watch things domino from the poison ticks. Would you say, Full, that you play this character and you just go through an entire mission without using your gun? I want to be that sweat droplet that goes there. You want to be bored by Pixel Riddle? Whoa. That's
Sounds
crazy.
Like someone's a Saren main.
Right? Although, Full is not a Saren main. I should know what Full mains in Warframe. But I'm like forgetting. Protea? Is it really Protea? I don't mind me for 5 pixel. Huh? Okay. Hi, hun. Holy shit. Is that Will? That is Will. You've got Ellie, Octomage, Will, UQ, and Logitech to your left. Icy Fire was here earlier. So was Wrath. Actually, did Wrath? He joined. Ow, I shouldn't have turned. Ow, that was a mistake. Ow. Wrath was here earlier. And then he left and then he came back, and I don't see him now.
My food is here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Where's ours?
I got flatbread.
Oh.
Yeah, I fucking love Protea. I've really built her for ability spam, but also the abilities don't suffer from being weak. I would main Protea if the turret moved with you. If I could put like a turret on each shoulder or a turret above her head, then I would main her. Here's the problem. You can do that with the new augment, but you can only do it while doing her little time lock thing. Which is fucking stupid to use, because you can't run through a mission while doing that. It will return you to when you cast the ability. She's a very immobile frame, in that either her turrets don't move, or she has to return to a spot. And I hate that. I wanted to main Protea. And just... I don't like how she functions. Mobility wise. I Siren me? Is that... Oh, Saren? Okay. I thinking you meant like Banshee for a moment. Because I always read that as like Sound Siren. I started with Saren, and I mained Saren for a long time. I love her. But now I'm a hipster and everybody else loves her, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to play Saren. Why are you not just putting 4 turrets and 4 turrets as you run past the room? Because I don't want to play that way. But I want to main that concrete guy? I don't know who the concrete guy is that you're talking about. Is that the nuclear reactor guy? The new one? Yes? Okay. I know who that is. It starts with a Q. It's like Quavex or something? That's not right, but... Oh god. We're almost there. Quava? I think I would consider Ember my main right now. And I built her very weird. I built her for, like, an obsessive amount of ability power. A little bit of, duration and, like, near negative range. And I put up her armor that makes me take super mega reduced damage. And then I use her, Fireball with the Fireball Frenzy. That gives me, like, 400% fire damage. And then I just throw glaives. I find Protea's mega mobile, and her survivability is off the charts, since she can constantly reset shield gate and refill shields. I find her very immobile. You can go around spamming turrets, but, like, that does not mean she has mobility. She has more things preventing her mobility than enabling it. There's nothing that actually enables her mobility. We're so close. We just passed the platform where you fight the world boss. Do people still do that, full? Do people still show up every 3 hours or whatever it is to kill that guy? I'd imagine they do. I run through a room, bring shred grenades and maybe a turret or two. But my high-level mainframe is mag. Pop bubble and watch people... Oh, yeah? I have a pretty decent setup for Ember. Pretty decent setup for Saren. Pretty decent setup for... Oh, God. Revenant. I started to set up Hydrant. I don't think I like Hydrant. I want to get Titanium more set up. I really like that frame. Hey, Yulin. Would you like to play extremely modded Minecraft with me? To the point you get overloaded with information. New HUD elements. You having to play around new systems. Yuki, that sounds awful. No. I appreciate the offer, though. And spam over shield for everybody. Yuki, that sounds incredibly stressful. And like it would ruin the fun. However, I can recommend somebody who fucking loves Minecraft. And all they want to do is stream it every day. There's always going to be world bosses trains. Because there's achievements tacked to them. Play Minecraft with all the new monster. Wait, you don't want to learn a new system to play it for 2 days? What the heck, you? You are literally describing karaoke. But no. I fucking hate learning new systems. I want to just do the thing. And I like it where every time I play the game, I don't have to relearn it. But it's so creative and diverse enough that I can do it in a different way. So like Satisfactory, the first time you play, you're just like fucking awful and belting things across the desert. The second time you play, you build a nice bus that is efficient. The third time you play, you try like incorporating a train network, right? You build stuff different each time you play Satisfactory. And like, you're using the same systems. You're not learning anything. You might be learning like existing systems. But like, it's diverse enough that you aren't stuck in one thing. Minecraft is much the same. You can play Minecraft like that, but give it extremely modded Minecraft expands your brain into a new level of fuckery. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That sounds stressful, and I hate learning new things like that, Yuki. Maybe I'm mentally insane because no. I think you just enjoy learning. I don't. I'm a unga bunga dumbhead that doesn't like learning. Hi, Opium. Looks at my school grades. Yeah, enjoy learning. I didn't say you enjoy learning about anything. You enjoy learning about things interesting to you. Dumbhead. Has 2 degrees. Okay, Professor Yu. Hi, Big Deck. Big Deck, you know what? I'm tired of you. You're fucking done, Buster. I play in attack mode 8 fucking bears. Yeah, I'm probably just mentally weird. Well, what is this part of the vid? I hate that guy full. The NPCs in Guild Wars, they do this thing where they like walk up to you. And they're like, hey, let me talk to you. Stop walking and talk to me. And if you're running, that's fine. That's there's nothing that's a big deal about that. But if you're RP walking, they get really fucking weird. It's one of the reasons I fucking hate recording in Guild Wars. I saw that, Ellie. Where did you get 8 bears? You were pushing them? No. I'm not pushing them. They run up to you, and they kind of like attach to your location. So if you're walking forward, they try to stay exactly like 3 feet in front of you. And they do that weird fucking stutter step. And it's awful. How many miles did we go? 5.7. Where's my mouse? And now we walk? Now we rest. Done. Okay, Sealan, I have another idea. Minecraft, but it's just Minecraft. We already did that, Yuki. You were there. It was probably a public event starter guy. It's not an event thing, full. Every zone just has like one town where they have an NPC that's like, hey, let me tell you about the quests in the area. It's literally just them telling you about the gold heart in the area. Not every gold heart has it. It's usually about like 1 per zone. I don't know why. It's so like, I hate it. I hate this. It's in a lot of the other videos as well. I know there's one in Caledon Forest, There's one in the Straits of Devastation, I think. Oh, there's one in the Centaur Zone. There's one there. Bears are scary in Dota. You saw what? They can destroy you. Dota taught me not to mess with them. Woohoo! 5.7 miles. You did amazing, Stadium. Thank you, North Prince Hug. Hey, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior. It's literally, hey, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior slash car insurance memes. And like, I get it. It's a cool thing, game feel wise, to have an NPC run up to you and be like, hey, adventure, we really need help in this area. Let me give you the rundown. But when trying to record an aesthetic video, it's just like, I wish this wasn't here. .7. The same metric displacement of a small block Chevy V8. What? Minecraft, but it's an SMP. And we build a whole society. And we get our version of dream reality. Good lord, no. I grab my camera. Let me break it down for you, adventure. Anchor, world. You guys wait here. Enjoy looking at the fucking pile. I'm going behind this pillar. I really have to jump? Oh god. This fucking dude just ran right through me.
On the way back.
Hi, Nick. Calibrate. Avatars. My dick out? Nope. Okay. Where did I leave my camera? There. Okay. Who are the group of cuties? From right to left, Logitech, UQ, Octomage, Willowren, Ellie, and Jan. All of them? How are you, Jan? Huh? I'm good. Excuse you? How are you, Yuki? Oh, I know where we're going. Senral sent me.
Wasn't sure if chat heard the bit about your dick being out.
It was. Unfortunately, the mic moves with me. It's a dumb joke that I can't stop myself from making. I literally never take the dick out. But I, like, every time I switch to this avatar, I'm like, let me make sure the dick's not out.
My avatar's smart enough to put stuff away.
Portal. Oh, I wish Senral was here. Oh, I wish Senral was in chat. So this is a map that Senral sent me and was like, hey, check this one out. And I haven't been here yet, but I saw the creator and I was like, oh, fucking pog. I'm already favoriting this one. This is called Sunrise Homeworld. I just noticed the beauty dot on your left eye. Yeah. How did that get there? I actually have no idea if that came with the avatar or if Shin Kozen put that there. Alright. For a moment, since this is me exploring, I want to turn the camera off. So you can see my point of view.
New Zalfine map.
Yup. I already love it. Like, I see this couch right here, I'm like, it's past the test. It is past the Euland chatting section test. It is already just, yup.
There are callers. You gotta watch out for that.
No, of course there are.
Now
Zalfine,
pass my test.
can I go up this? Okay, I gotta click it. Did they really have a whole, like, blank loading screen for going up 5 feet? That's a little silly. This is like where I'm gonna fall asleep after stream. Can you stand on these? Oh, fucking baby.
Oh, secret hiding spot.
Alright. Yeah, I like this map.
Literally.
Good job, Zelfine. It's incredible. Was there options, or was that...
Ooh, got it right here on this iMac.
Hmm.
Beep, boop, 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 beep.
Gliders off. Entertainment. Callers off. We do have Will here with us, so...
What?
Collars extra on.
Every time I'm in a map where I turn callers off, I just call out someone in the map. Yeah, this person's here with us, so we gotta turn callers off. Sometimes it's fair. Like, if Foss is with us, it's a legitimate, like, yeah, I need to turn callers off because this person's here. And sometimes it's just like, today Will gets to be the target.
I feel like I've heard you say Ellie before.
You've definitely heard me say Ellie before. Hi,
There's
Kiara.
a second ladder you can go up to.
Oh, there's a second one? Oh, shit, there is.
Yeah, right here.
Oh. I just got comfy. I'm gonna look at that after.
Too bad.
Too bad indeed.
Oh my god.
So cool up here.
Fucking freaks. I swear.
He's really missing out.
Look, there's an actual like a village over there.
I just noticed a beauty
Whoa.
dot on your left eye. Holy shit, it's lo-fi girl. Hello, just a second. May I please touch the ears? Probably not. Hi, media. Good job
I'm
today.
going for it.
Can't. I already
Yep.
tried.
Oh.
Yeah, so far.
Entertainment with that healing. Garrick, big deck, Octomage.
Fuck.
Healing, what talks did I miss? What did we talk about today? I'm gonna be honest, guys. There's so many times where it's like, what did I miss? And I'm like, yeah, okay, so for the last 3 hours, we talked about...
Gimme.
Holy fucking shit, what did I yap about for 3 hours? I know we talked about Outlast Trials. Hi, Techno Rave. We talked about Outlast Trials because I played that yesterday. We played about recommending games and whatnot. We have not done the holidays, so let's do those real quick
Hi,
before
Timothy.
we forget them entirely. Oh yeah, Kimmy's here. Hi. Today's holidays start out fucking strong. Number 1, American Beer Day, Boxer Shorts Day, Chicken Soup for the Soul Week, Cranky Coworkers Day. Why do cranky coworkers need a holiday? What the fuck? Mother-in-Law Day. Oh god. Hold on. I said we started strong, and now it's just going downhill so fast. National Black Cat Day, UK. That one's alright. National Civics Day. National Mentoring Day, UK. National Parmigiano Reggiano Day. What?
That's Parmesan cheese in Italian.
Okay. I see Parmigiano, and I'm like, that it feels like it's got an extra I in there, and I'm like, oh, I'm struggling with that. National Potato Day. That's a good one. National Tight Ends Day. Navy Day. Sylvia Plath Day. I have no idea who this is. Visit a Cemetery
The
Day.
poet.
World Day for Audiovisual Heritage. And World Occupational Therapy Day.
I bet Yulin's got a tight end.
Okay.
There it is.
Heyo. Changing my belief system from this is the hill I'll die on to this is the hill I'll kill you on has done absolute wonders for me. 10 of 10 do recommend. You really gonna die on that hill? Someone is. It's a meme Matthew sent me. American don't make beer. They absolutely do. Mentoring Yulin's butt. Oi! Win the Smooch Your Yulin Day. That will never be a holiday, because that's just every day. Obviously, Yulin is, like, free use, so it's like, you don't... Wait, hold on, I shouldn't say that. You don't just have a holiday for, like, Smooch Yulin. What else is there to talk about?
We should clip that.
No! Yesterday, Pixel clipped the crystal changing, where I was like, I'm gonna snap and change the crystal. I did this, and the crystal starts changing in Hallowfall, and I was like, yeah, that was cool. And I saw that clip, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. Here's the stories I have written down. I think we covered, like, 1 or 2 of them. Johnny Somali got his ass whooped in South Korea. A California landlord sent in 4 mail-in ballots for former tenants and then posted about it on Reddit. Like, literally pictures and everything. Which is a felony. That's a big no-no crime. You're not allowed to do that. And this moron just fucking posted proof of them doing it. Hi, Global. Finding that hill right now. Public use, Snotters, free use, Pog. When you fill your Yulin. Did you see the name of the clip? Chat, am I the asshole for doing crime? Can we unsalami Johanny? I wish. Speaking of male crimes, a voice actor named David Wald. He's a voice actor for a lot of English dubbed anime. He just found out that Crunchyroll and Funimation have been getting a lot of mail addressed to him. Like fan mail. You know, people have been sending him letters or gifts and whatnot. And both Crunchyroll and Funimation have just thrown it away. Which is like, big lawsuit, big, you can't do that. And also, how many voice actors have they been doing this for? There was, 5 years of fan mail. I'd be so pissed. Like, because apparently what happened was one of his fans was like, hey, I sent you this thing. You know, what'd you think of it? And he's like, I've never heard of that in my life. They're like, what? I sent it to you 3 years ago. Yeah, I never got that. And when he checked up on it, he found out, you know, it was sent to Crunchyroll. And when he checked with them, they just didn't keep anything. They just, like, trashed it. And so, that fucking sucks. Senril.
I mean, is he allowed to get mail there?
I'm pretty sure, like, they encouraged it. They were like, hey, if you want to send mail to your favorite voice actor, send it to here. We'll get it to them. And then they just, like... I guess they advertised that and didn't think anybody would actually do it, so they just threw it away. All the cutest cuties, Freya. So, Senril, I got on VR chat this morning. And I was like,
It's
okay.
like all the cutest cuties, because Freya's not here.
I guess that's true. I can't say
Yeah,
that.
where's Freya?
True. There's a lot of people that aren't here. I don't know. I just wanted to be like, yeah, there's so many cuties here. What was it? Right. Senril. Senril sent me this map. He's like, hey, this came out. Check it out. And it's literally perfect for what I want, right? As I was looking at it, Senril, I'm like, I favorited it without visiting it. But when you search for this map, so you click worlds, and then search, and then I searched for sunrise and got a million things. And then I searched for Zelfine, who is the map maker. Oh, most generic name for map? Yeah. I searched for the map maker and it was a lot easier to find, right? Sunrise, homeworld. You click on that. And what I see is Sunrise by Zelfine, selected instance. Number 62342, group public, Group free use femboys, 0 of 32 people. And I was like, wait, what? Huh? What? It's.
And then you brought us here.
I think it's connected to Zelfine's group that they're in, which is just free use femboys. Which I'm like, hey, yo, let's go, buddy. It's a sign. Should I join? Of course you should. Actually, I'm going to start saying no when you ask if you should join, Pixel. Can you type it? Can I type what? The person who made this world or the map name?
I can just drop the link.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you. You gotta have permission, SMH? Pixel, no you don't. You have an open invite at all times. Do you really think we're not friends enough that you just can't join whenever you want? That's actually a little hurtful. What the fuck, bro? You ain't here. Or they use the gift themselves? Shush, should I join? Thank you, Icy, for timing me out today. Icy did not time you out today. Ray is the only cutie. That's no. Can you type it? Well, them to use the femboy. Also, Hewlin is for use one. I gotta have permission. Also, you belong in that group. Permission is sexy. What? Yes, of course, consent is, like, sexy, but, like, you have it at all times. Asking every single time is... depending on the relationship, right? Like, if somebody's like, hey, this is cumbersome, I don't want to deal with it, you have permission always. You don't ask for permission every time. That's weird. I'll spit in your mouth next time if I ask. Okay, you don't have permission to do that. Ugh. Premarital SMH.
I thought you were free use.
Yeah, I still don't want to have my mouth spit in.
Also, Pixel wins again.
What'd he win?
He clipped something.
Oh, I see. Oh, boy. I can't join when I want. You literally can, Global. You just need to get a fucking VR chat account. You think I asked permission? You'll specifically ask me to not come in here with that bullshit, and here I am. Reese and spitting are very different, to be fair. Lou, I'm back. Hi, welcome back. Hi, Valdir. Holy, this is a crazy big bundle of cuties. I'm Mad Jelly. Well, then get in here. Hi. Just Hawk Tua, and I will stop.
I'm for your kneecaps.
What the fuck? Not my kneecaps.
Mine now, give me.
No, I need those. Like, actually, I need those. Give them back. Give them the fuck back!
That's your money maker.
Exactly. I love seeing, like, kids take a got your nose too seriously. And, like, their uncle or the dad's like, got your nose. And, like, ha ha ha. No! Just, like, the change from we're having fun and laughing to, I actually need that, uncle. Please give me my nose back. Still tied to the dumpster. You are not tied to the dumpster. You are not an animal. You can figure out knots, Global. Bork, bork. Oh, man, I was like... when we were at 3 miles and we got Silphus, I was like, God, please, no. I don't want to do Silphus. Get to 4.5. And then a fucking, like, Zuldazar. I don't hate days like those, but... I don't know. Those days feel really fucking long. The news. I got distracted. David Wald, voice actor. Crunchyroll and Funimation stealing his news. Nvidia has overtaken Apple as the world's most valuable company. I didn't write down the actual values of Apple and Nvidia, but Nvidia has surpassed them now. Yeah, I don't think Nvidia is like the perfect company, but yeah, fuck Apple. If there are any Apple stands around here, I hope they fucking out themselves. So... I was gonna make a joke by like, fuck them. We need to fucking get them out of here, run them out of town. I actually didn't know that you were into Apple that much, Octal. I know Ellie is.
I'm a huge fanboy.
I I shouldn't be as against them
Cannot
as I
steal the
am.
ferret.
I had an iPhone 4. And that was like the iPhone that had the battery drama, right? That was the one that was like, we've been throttling your performance because, you know, we wanted you to buy a new phone. I mean, not be affected by performance of things. And there was the big lawsuit over it. From that, I switched to Samsung. And I don't think Samsung is that much better. But at the time, I was like super pilled for it. I was super like, yeah, fuck Apple. I'm a Samsung user for life now. Since then, I've kind of been like, yeah.
Best phone ever was the Windows Phone. It
Was
just
it?
died.
Oh,
Interface,
That's
honestly,
pretty funny.
it was probably one of the best ones. But, you know, Microsoft
The
screwed
Metro
it up, so-
interface. I feel like just as a developer, the money is in iOS apps, you know. So that's really at the crux of it. I tried some Android apps and no one pays for apps on Android.
He acknowledged he left me bound to a dump outside. Blush, hi, apple tastes good. Wait, damn, there's so many of you in there, holy. Yeah. Smile cuties. It's so much worse at times. The battery thing had a reason. The reason was they wanted you to buy new phones. Their excuse was it was negatively affecting performance. But, like, what had happened was my phone was dying in like 2 hours. Like, the battery had been run ragged and it wasn't lasting long, but they were like actively making things run slower to affect the battery life. It was a whole thing that was like, yeah, I didn't want them to do this and I didn't like this, they just chose to do it. It's not something that like I should hold against Apple forever. You know, they tried it, they got busted, they probably don't do it as much anymore. They probably still do it, but I don't think it's something that was unique to Apple. I feel like, you know, fucking Samsung probably does it just as much. Hi,
Kind
Black
of
Flame.
planned obsolescence.
Yeah, it felt like a new dastardly level of planned obsolescence. It felt like a new stage of it was what it was. I saw that you
Speaking
followed.
of planned obsolescence,
Uh-huh.
if you have an index and you haven't had your cord replaced yet, this little notch on the left side above the left ear cup, disconnect that. Because how that works is that there is a very, very tight bend that this cord will take coming straight out of the plug in the headset to latch onto the band, and that is a built-in defect that will cause your cord to wear down significantly faster than if it would if it was disconnected.
I don't have an index, so I don't gotta worry about it. Black Flame, I saw that you followed yesterday,
Twins.
and I'm wondering, like, where you found me from. But hi, thank you for the follow. What else was there?
What's wrong with that plushie?
Yeah, this thing's freaking out.
What? No.
Here's a story.
Thank you.
Do that.
Here's a story
The
from
fuck, you-
London. 300,000 pounds of cheese was stolen. Not like weight pounds, like money pounds. But basically there was a cheddar company, Neil's Yard Dairy. And basically, they had a scheduled delivery. 300,000. I think that's like 400,000 US dollars, around that, maybe less. I'd have to see the exchange rate again. But basically,
no. Pounds are like pounds are way better than the dollar because their pounds are better than euros. And euros is,
What is-
I think, like 1.3 or 1. I don't think they're 1.5 anymore.
Somebody go find the exchange
But I'm
rate.
pretty sure.
But okay, so they had the scheduled delivery, and basically some dude showed up and were like, "Hey, we're here to pick up the delivery," and they're like, "Okay," and I guess they didn't have. It's not that they didn't follow protocol and do the right checks. It's that they didn't have the they didn't have the right checks initially. So these guys showed up and were like, "We're here to pick up the delivery," and they're like, "Here you go." And then they left, and then the real people showed up and were like, "We're here to pick up the delivery," and they're like, You already got it like 2 hours ago." And they're like, "Dude, what? What are you talking about?" And, you know, it's been found out, oh, fuck, these guys just yoinked $400,000 US worth of cheddar. And it's, yeah, 1 pound is $1.3, so it's about 400,000 US dollars. Is that a lot? I was thinking kg when you said pounds. Yeah, it wasn't weight, it was money pounds. So I also then thought you meant they stole cheese. They did. They stole cheese. But it was like 400,000 US dollars worth of cheese. 300,000 pounds worth. You're a cute emote in another stream I was lurking. Saw you on walking and jumped right in. I see. Hell yeah. Thank you. Oh damn, the cuddle pile is increasing. So confusing. The iPhone underclocked CPU performance to control thermals and battery degradation. Because they didn't want their batteries venting and catching fire? Didn't they lose the lawsuit? Like...
Yeah, I mean, if they lost the lawsuit, then that kind of decides what actually happened, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard. It was specifically over the iPhone 4. I don't think they were at risk of, like, because I've never heard of an iPhone 4 catching fire. It was very much like the battery was like lasting less and less, and all of the apps were just running like fucking shit. Like, I'd open, you know, my phone app and it would like take 10 seconds to open, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? And then like I found out, you know, I was looking at getting a new phone, and this whole lawsuit comes out, and it's like, oh yeah, they're literally throttling performance to save battery life. And it was like, what the fuck? Well done, Yulin, thank you. The problem with that isn't that their problem for making batteries catching fire? Yeah, I can see that, yes, but at the same time, like, that could be a problem that you don't know exists until that phone has existed for 3 years, right? It's difficult to, like, test, you know, after 5 years of extended use, what is going to happen to this phone? Because that's insanely hard to like, test for, right? When you make a new product, you want to try and test for the range of people that are going to use it. What's going to happen for the guy that uses it properly, right? That charges it for an hour once every 3 days when it gets to 10%, and he's unplugging it when it's at 90% charge, and he's being super efficient with charging it, never overcharging, uses it at an amount. I need to grab something. Okay. He's very much like proper and like the perfect user in how it should be used. You want to test for that guy. Then you want to test for the idiot that knows nothing about overcharging batteries and literally leaves the phone plugged in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They literally don't unplug it except for like once every 2 weeks when their mom calls and they walk around the house, and then it's at 98% charge and they plug it back in and leave it there for 2 weeks. You know, you need to test how that phone is going to work 5 years after that person uses it. And so it's difficult to find all the bases. Ran out of battery. Oh, yeah, they went a bit far. Well, I've heard that people should check their DS and PSP batteries since they've been sitting around for so long at this point. Yeah. Going to eat dinner, BRB. Okay, overcharging. How to test product. Give it to a blue-collar worker. Leaving your battery charging past like 90%. So here's the thing, Violet, and I don't fault you for knowing this at all, because I actually learned it from Full Metal Ratchet in the last few years, because he has electrician experience. You will wear out your batteries faster if you just leave them plugged in all the time. So my first set of trackers for VR, I would use them until they died, and then I'd plug them in. And I would only get on VRChat like once a week. So those suckers would be plugged in Friday to Friday. And I had no idea that that's actually really bad for rechargeable batteries. That will make it so that you are degrading them and making it so that they will last shorter and shorter. So after like a year or two of doing that, my trackers only lasted like 3 to 4 hours. And I was like, man, these things used to last like 6 hours. Now they only last half that time. I don't understand. It's not like they're not getting charged. I've been charging them all week. And Full's like, what do you mean you've been charging them all week? I was like, oh, you know, they died Friday. I plugged them in. They've been plugged in since then. Full died a little inside and was like, sit down, Euland. I gotta teach you how batteries work. And I was like, oh, fuck. What the fuck are we living in 1900s? Battery sucks. That's just how batteries work, Riddle. That's not a 1900s or 21st century thing. That's just how physics works with batteries. Batteries also have a finite lifespan, irrespective of cycles too. Yeah. How do batteries work? So it's really bad to leave them plugged in all the time. Unless you have a charger that's like, this stops charging because it can detect when something is fully charged or close to fully charged. You just don't want to do that. I used to always plug in my phones when I went to bed. They would take like an hour or two to charge, and then they'd be charging for an extra 6 hours, so it makes sense that I had shit battery life on my phones after like 3 to 4 years. Battery conditioner? Now I only charge my phone about, well, I've got a new phone, so it's got a pretty nice battery. It can last about a week. Now, granted, I don't use it much, and so if I was using it more, it'd probably last 2 to 3 days. When I charge it, though, is when I'm streaming. I will, start stream. I'll plug it in, start stream, and then at the end of stream, unplug it. And so it's only charging for like 3 to 4 hours, which it probably overcharges a little bit, but honestly, I still do that, but at least it got smart charging now. A lot of those have considerations baked into programming. What do you mean by that? Like, what are some of those considerations?
So if you have an unregulated electrical device that doesn't read or take into consideration the voltage output of the battery, that will not safely discharge or charge the battery if it's plugged into a power source.
Yeah, but I think like modern iPhones, when they get to like 80%, they'll start like slow trickle charging. That way they don't reach 100% like immediately.
Okay. Modern phones turn on charging protection after sitting on the charger for enough days. For phones before that, leaving them on the charger 24/7 causes the batteries to expand prematurely. That was a whole lot of words that flew over my head. It honestly, same Proshiro, and it was like, if I really thought about it, I could break it down. But in the moment, I'm like, I don't want to spend 5 minutes trying to understand that. I can go back if I need to.
AKA, they made things so stupid people can't destroy their phones.
In layman's terms, stuff that has computer chips in them have programming already present in them to take in consideration that it's plugged into a power source, and it will try to keep the health of the battery in mind so that it doesn't damage itself.
I see. Keep in mind, though, that it is always an arms race. And I would say stupid people are always winning the arms race. You just can't stop them.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff is made Shiro.
That's what those like 3.0 QC, IQ, USB charging standards are for too, so that you can just plug in USB-C stuff and it will automatically regulate how much power to deliver to those. Power delivery standard, yeah.
PD.
You leave it on the charger for a couple weeks, it won't start charging again until it drops below 80%. There was the cheese story. We played Outlast Trial. The notes I put down for Outlast Trial. Quotation marks. Why did you stop following them? Quotation marks.
That's so funny.
I spent so much time in trash cans. And I really couldn't help myself from sticking my hands in the bodies. That was like one of the grossest things in the game. But it kept being like, hey, find a key in these bodies. And I'm like, here's a body. Shook. And everybody's like, why did you fucking do that? You need the spades body. And I'm like, but body, maybe I get something like good. And there's like, no, you just get damaged. It's a trap. You don't find goods in the body. It's like, oh, I'm so fucking dumb. Hi, unknown. Quite the crowd tonight. When should I charge my phone then? If you have a newer phone, I would say when's convenient for you. So like, you know, maybe you come home from work, and you wind down for an hour, that'd probably be a good time. If you have smart charging, which you most likely do, you could probably charge it overnight. What you're doing is probably working, Violet. However, if you're leaving it plugged in 24/7, you don't need to do that. I'm going to put your iPhone in the microwave, Mom, to charge it for you. That's how you get free Wi-Fi. If it's got smart charging, can you just charge it whenever, right? Yes. Okay, Violet, unknown. Pretty much Freya. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, I see him, Freya. I saw a video of this absolute fucking Giga Chad at a baseball game. This dude, he, you know, there's a guy selling ice cream sandwiches. He's like, ice cream sandwiches, ice cream sandwiches. A guy goes, right here. So the guy goes, how many do you buy? And he goes, all of them. And the guy's like, what? He's like, I will purchase all of your ice cream sandwiches. I want 2. And for the rest of them, just start throwing them into the crowd. And the dude selling them's just like, what? And he's just like, hey, everybody, free ice cream sandwiches. Go, throw them into the crowd. And he just sits back down. And the ice cream dude's just like, you know, sitting there with like a $200 bill or something. Enjoy your ice cream sandwiches, everybody. Just, what a fucking cool dude. I don't know, surely somebody's done that before, right? That would be like, yeah, everybody was so into it. And everybody's like, yo, ice cream sandwiches right here. And the guy's just throwing out. I'm sure the guy selling was just like, dude, this is the best customer ever. Hell yeah. I don't know if Vive trackers use regulated charging, at least in some respects. Could you find regulated charging in the charging cable or device and not the tracker itself?
Yeah, it could work either way, depending on the protocol used.
Because for me, I always plug my stuff in after I wake up from the nap. And then when I see the lights go white, I try to unplug them. But sometimes I'll like, you know, I'll forget and I'll leave them charging for like 6 to 8 hours after I've gotten up from the nap. And sometimes I'll be even really bad. I'll like go to stream the next day and my shit is still plugged in. I'm like, oh fuck, this has been charging for 20 hours now. Oops. Oh my god, what is that on my head? Bro likes all the ice cream sandwiches. That would be so hype.
This is here.
I bet the entire stadium also thought that dude was awesome. Hell yeah. The charging is controlled by the device. Whoopsie daisy. I've seen smart charging, like, charging systems. I'm just, like, wondering if that's real or, you know, just advertising. The last story I have gets a little political. But basically, there is a very right-wing talk show host named Candace Owens. She is a real piece of shit. Absolute grifter. Does a lot of I don't even know how to describe her and what she does. She's the type of... Okay, so she's a black woman, and she will go on these talk shows and say, racism isn't real. Minorities need to stop being victims and just trying to get advantages. And she will go and say that to her talk show that's like, I don't know how much of them is like white, but I would imagine a large percentage of them are white. And she will go and be like, look, everybody, I'm the black person that's being real with you and exposing the minorities. Racism isn't real. You know this is a fucking lie from her, though, because she herself has like 20 different workplace lawsuits over racism in the workplace. So like she briefly worked at Fox, I want to say, and like has lawsuits there for people treating her in racist ways. And it's like, how the fuck do you go to your audience and say racism isn't real and then have 20 racism lawsuits? She had a tour where she was going to Australia. She was going to go do some talk shows in Australia. And the entire country of Australia, like the Australian government was just like, you know what? You can't come here. You're banned. Also, Excess Overlay just crashed. You're banned from coming here because it is in our country's best interest for you to never visit. So we are denying your visa. You cannot come to Australia. This is so fucking awesome of Australia, though. I sent that to Fradel, and I was like, Fradel Country W.
Cradle Country W.
So Excess Overlay just crashed. I can't see any.
It'd be only a bigger W if they finally could dump Murdoch.
Yeah.
Murdoch's
Oh my God,
is Australian.
Access Overlay crashed for me too.
Mm-hmm. While Excess Overlay is crashed and I don't have my windows up, I see that somebody wrote balls over there. My first thought is Kimmy. That Kimmy wrote that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna say that was Kimmy.
It was actually me.
It was.
No.
Excess Overlay has launched cleanly.
Oh God.
Surprised you're not talking about, well, probably it's a good thing you're not talking about the mess that's on Twitch right now.
The mess that's on Twitch. Oh, is that with Destiny?
Game?
Him versus the sore spat between him and Hassan right now.
Yeah.
If you really look at it.
I glanced at the surface of it and I'm like, what the fuck going on here? That's one of those things where like all sides look a little gross. So I'm just like, ooh. I'm banned, huh? Bye, Elin. Banned? What makes you think you're banned? USB chargers are not actually chargers. They're just power adapters. The charger is in the device? Left smart on that and boom. She's just an asshole, I say it. I'm learning so much today. But she did it herself. I learn more and more every day here. LOL. University. I'm banned, huh? Why do you think you're banned by it? In our country's best interest that you get the fuck out. Dude, I think that's so fucking based and awesome. How the fuck can you get banned from Australia, the place where everything is deadly? I actually heard that they are kind of strict with stuff like that. They can be, yeah. I know Australia was super strict with COVID lockdowns. The country was closed off, like, for quite some time, and they were super strict on it. And it pretty much fucking worked for them. Bye, Elon. So 2 Goof being Goof. I'm unbanning Violet. So, okay. Destiny can be an asshole, and he can be fucking wrong on some things. In this case, and I haven't looked at it too closely, I don't know if he's actually that wrong. I know he's presumably gotten unfair treatment on Twitch and been banned unjustly and unfairly. And it looks like the guy that was in charge of banning him basically wrote a ticket on his account that was like, do not ever unban this guy unless you talk to me. And this is a guy that, I don't know how high up in Twitch he was, but it wasn't something that people were like, wow, I'm going to go against this. And so this guy was basically flexing his weight around and basically keeping Destiny banned because he doesn't like Destiny. As I understand it, I, again, haven't looked too much into it. with Hassan, I'm not super familiar how Hassan's connected to this, but I know Destiny and Hassan very much don't get along. It is a whole thing.
Or if Hassan and some of the people in his orbit have been saying things that should get them banned, and some of them have been banned, but some of them haven't been banned, and it's apparently affecting Twitch's ad base.
Oh.
Like a lot of advertisers are pausing ads right now, or going to be pausing ads on Twitch.
The number I've seen is that Twitch has lost 70% of their advertisers in recent months. And I didn't know that was attributable to Hassan and his group. But like, it is very much like Twitch already struggles with ad revenue because it's nowhere near as selective as like YouTube can be. YouTube can be extremely like pinpointing ads based on watch patterns, whereas Twitch,
well, it's because YouTube invested in the tools to do so, and Twitch hasn't, and that's very bad for Twitch.
It's not just that, but like Twitch is also just way more. It has a much bigger range of user base than Twitch does. Twitch is like, at its core, gamers, but then it's also people that like, some IRL streams. And you can kind of see like what streamers use which tags and have ads based on that. But like with YouTube, one, they've got the tools to detect what ads would go with what YouTube videos. But like just YouTube in general is just, there's way wider of a range of content than what you would find on Twitch.
It's not just what ads go with what videos. They'll target ads at the people watching the videos.
Yeah. It's the big thing in my eyes is that they have such a wider user base. Because like, if you want to watch what I'm trying to think of something that's like this could exist on YouTube and never on Twitch. If you're a Star Wars fan, right? There's going to be people on Twitch that like Star Wars. There's going to be people on YouTube that like Star Wars. But like, God, now I'm struggling because like there's so many video games and they can be so diverse and like varied. But you guys get the point, right? Tutorial videos? Well, there could be tutorial Twitch channels.
Fan fiction, people talking about fan fiction.
Yeah. You can have a video. So tutorial videos is actually a good way. You can have a problem where like your toilet is squeaking and you look up my toilet is squeaking. What is this? And you can get a Google result that's like what the problem is that the rubber stopper in your toilet has shrunk. It needs to be replaced. And so you go, okay, you go to YouTube and search up replacing rubber stopper toilet video. And you will get 20 different tutorial videos on how to replace that in your toilet. All of those videos can give you an ad for things like Home Depot and Lowe's and where to get a fucking toilet stopper that's literally related to the problem you're looking up. Whereas, like, you're not going to get that specific in Twitch. Hey, gamers, you like tacos and Mountain Dew, right? Basically. Twitch is very hard locked into almost niches of, like, what do gamers like? What is merch that gamers like? So they can advertise games.
Also,
they can advertise...
Also, the other issue with...
Go ahead.
The other issue with Twitch is that how their ad buys are built. You have to be a large company to be able to buy ads on Amazon, which is Twitch. YouTube, anyone can put ads on the platform.
Yeah.
So I think the minimum buy-in for Amazon was like $10,000 or $100,000 for the ads. Yeah.
It's if you're advertising on Twitch, if you actually want to get returns on your ads, you have to be a company that's like a video game company and advertising your video game. You have to be like a gaming chair company, or like gamer foods like Hot Pockets or Mountain Dew, or like Gunner glasses, things that would be very relevant to people that are at a computer all the time. But like, if you're on YouTube, you can advertise fucking anything. You can advertise baby products, and there are people that will see those ads and be like, hey, this is actually relevant to me and I can get these. You have to very much fit in.
You can advertise yourself.
You could. You very much have to fit into like what the demographic on Twitch is getting, and sometimes it happens, right? A good example is what's that food company that like sells pre-prepared meals? They've got like a green
Lunchly?
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh fits perfectly in Twitch. That was like, you know, hey, gamers don't want to cook. They want to eat better. They want to have easy food. It was just like damn near made for Twitch. But like,
Oh, Grubhub. That too.
I can't pet you, but I can make it look like I'm petting you on stream.
Thanks, Sherlin.
It's way easier for advertisers to get bang for their buck on YouTube than on Twitch. And so Twitch has always struggled with ads. In the last month or so, they're just like, oopsie, 70% of our advertisers pulled out. Did I say hi, Kumi? Hi, Kumi. I'm sad I didn't get to hang out more last night. Squeaky toilet sounds serious. Squeaky toilet. So I learned about this when I was in my apartment. My toilet just started flushing on its own. And I was like, what the fuck is it doing that for? What had happened was the rubber stopper that stops your toilet from filling up had shrunk. It just shrinks in the water over time. And because that had shrunk, it wasn't stopping water from filling the toilet. Now the toilet had like an auto detection, like as it fills up, it there's something that goes down or goes up in the back of the toilet, and when that gets to a certain limit, that will flush the toilet. And so like I'd just be doing nothing, and suddenly the toilet would flush. And I was like, what the fuck? When I looked into it, I was like, why is my toilet flushing out of nowhere? The answer was the rubber stopper has shrunk. And so I was looking up fucking tutorial videos for that. That is something that I don't know, maybe my dad was supposed to teach me, but my dad's such a like he's such a like fixer-upper guy that there's just so many little things that like if he tried to teach me everything that he does like that, I don't know, it'd probably take it forever. And there was a lot of times where I was just like, I don't care, Dad. I don't want to learn this. I was fucking awful at first. Skibidi Toilet or Junk Food Factor. Watching one of my parents use their phone, they click on every single ad because it's so targeted. Oh no. Hello, Lunchly. I love the ads for crypto scans and alternate history lessons funded by political trust funds. Blah. Yeah, the buoy thing, floating ball. I mean, that's so specific that it's kind of hard to teach everything. Yeah, toilets are pretty simple, so I would see that being glossed over. He'd teach you how to build the entire heckin' toilet. I don't think he knows how to build the entire heckin' toilet. It's something that, like, it would have a problem, he would look it up, be like, oh, this part needs to be fixed. The entire toilet? I don't know if he knows that. I'm getting tired though. Let's see who's live. There's a lot of people live. Why are there so many people live on a Sunday? Oh, easy.
But it's Sunday.
Easy target. We have an easy target to raid because this idiot hasn't ended 30 minutes before I do this time. So I actually get to raid Shockrail for once. She's playing Phasmophobia.
Someone tell her now.
Don't you fucking dare. I swear. Alright. I'm gonna go up here and see what this is about.
I love your top, by the way.
This is awful up here. This is just fucking in the rain.
I'm kidding. I wanted it on the
Awful.
ground. What the fuck?
Maybe if you turn the
That is
rain
peaceful.
off.
Dude, we fooled
good
you
night.
in. Let's go.
I'm going to sleep.
Bye, sleep well.
Okay, bye, cat.
Bye bye.
Rest well.
No, dear cat.
Okay.
Guys are just kidding.
There's an Among Us up here.
Among Us.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We did, what was it, 5.7? 5.7 miles. Thank you, Miathies. Thank you, Octomage. Ah, you people spoil me so much. I am gonna shower. I'm gonna eat an egg. No, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal. Then I'm gonna fucking take a nap in VR. Here are the socials. Flash Raid. Shockrail. She's playing Phasmophobia. She's been having a lot of fun with that the past few days. And so, we're gonna go there. That being said, thank you everybody for keeping me company. 5.7 miles, hell yeah. I don't think I have any special plans Sunday, but yeah. I love you. Bye.